everyone, and today we got the big one of the big ones. It is the Royal Rumble. We are on the road to WrestleMania 11, and it all starts today. We have got 14 matches, including the Men's Royal Rumble, the Women's Royal Rumble. We got title matches, we got rivalries, and we got subs to start out the stream. Thank you guys all for being here, for checking out the Royal Rumble. Congratulations, Krusty Bread, you won nothing. And I'll tell you what's happening right now. Our first match is the Men's Royal Rumble match. That's right here, the Royal Rumble. We are kicking it off with the dudes. 30 men, 60-second intervals between entrances, and the winner will get to name their champion that they want to face at the season finale, WrestleMania 11. That is what's first here tonight at the Royal Rumble. The following match is the Men's Royal Rumble match. Superstars will enter at regular intervals of 60 seconds. The only way to be eliminated is to be thrown over the top rope and have both feet hit the ground unless there is a 2K glitch. The last man standing will be able to name their opponent in the main event of WrestleMania. And I have no idea who's going to come out first. I have no idea. Okay, thank you very much for the 5 bits, by the way. For the 5 subs. We are starting out with Gable Mania.
Volkeg just gifted 5 freaking subs.
We are starting out Gable Mania. Introducing the individual who drew number 1. He is Chad Gable. It's Otis. Oh my God. Oh, and introducing the individual who drew number 2, Otis. And we are underway. Number 1 in the Rumble is Chad Gable, and number 2, Otis, former American Alpha, now 1 and 2, going head to head, and round and around and around and around. Otis starts off with a big power slam.
Yeah, it's easy to see why it's such an enduring favorite.
Here at the Royal Rumble, friends can either be your downfall or they can get you further. But I can tell you this, there's no love lost here when a championship opportunity at the main event of WrestleMania is on the line. Otis dumps Gable down. We eagerly await for that time to tick and to see who comes out at number 3 with those entry intervals every 60 seconds. It's gonna happen soon. And there it is, right on cue. 60 seconds turns to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the next person in is Big Bronson Reed. Big Bronson Reed, as we did not have enough protein in this match. Bronson Reed stacking him in the corner. Bronson, you gonna do something about it?
Big meaty men slapping meat.
And that's what we're getting. We're getting big meaty men slapping meat. Oh, and Chad Gable in the Rumble. Oh no, I thought he was gonna pick the ankle. I was gonna pick it. Didn't pick the ankle. Series of punches there from Chad Gable. Bronson Reed saying, "How dare you hit my Otis? How dare you hit my..." Now, some would say that in this match with Otis and now Bronson Reed, Chad Gable doesn't kind of fit the equation. How dare you say he's not a big meaty man? How dare you? I would dare say that Chad Gable might be the biggest, meatiest man. Oh, big Uranagi there from Bronson Reed. As the ring will start to fill up, here comes number 4 into this year's Men's Royal Rumble. Oh my God, it's the Ultimate Warrior. Let's just get the Giants out of the way as fast as possible. Oh my God. Chad Gable, Otis. Oh, Chad Gable has already been eliminated from this year's Rumble. First one out. First one in and first one out. Full Nelson suplex for Bronson Reed. As once again, the entry order every 60 seconds. We will see one person enter in every 60 seconds, and there it is, right on cue.
Clock is ticking away. Oh man, I am dying with anticipation. He averts the offense.
Coming in at number 5 is the #1 influencer, Tommy Lee. Former many champions. He was the NXT Hardcore champion. He was the United States champion for a while. And Tommy Lee looking to try to stamp his ticket from 5 to win the whole thing, to become a #1 contender and a guaranteed shot at a world championship of his choosing. Doesn't help that he starts by getting his teeth knocked in by Otis. that's not the way that you want to start this kind of thing out. Once again, Tommy Lee just gets ran right over by Big Otis.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Otis, who once again started this match off. We're still very early stages though. Lots of ways to go. Lots of room to go in this Royal Rumble. I got a feeling. I just got a feeling that, yeah, I was waiting for that timer. That timer is ticking. As always, every 60 seconds, someone makes their way in, and who's going to enter in at number 6? It is CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless. The Second City Saint himself, CM Punk, making his way, and it immediately tries to get rid of Bronson Reed, and then takes a cutter instead, but no, Tommy Lee wasn't able to connect. Meanwhile, Ultimate Warrior has got Otis. Ultimate Warrior,
Right into the corner.
jet fuel in his veins, but not able to take out the diesel truck that is Otis, who just bloodies the Ultimate Warrior with the sucker punch. A little bit of history from the Royal Rumble. The entering in at single digits is not a death sentence. Hell, I think it was either last year or the year before, where wasn't it Kyle O'Reilly entered in at number 7 or 8 and won the whole damn thing. Double move, that moonsault taking out a couple of big men. At number 7 is new superstar Aegir. Like we needed once again more protein in this match. The big, oh, there goes Ultimate Warrior. Bronson Reed with an elimination.
He's eliminated. Trying to get an elimination here.
Bronson Reed eliminates the Ultimate Warrior. Meanwhile, Aegir trying to get big Bronson Reed out of the ring. Still have yet to have a full ring yet. Once again, your elimination order so far. Toe-touch moonsault to nobody there. Tommy Lee, don't know what you were trying to do there. Your elimination order so far. Chad Gable entered in at number 1, and he was the first one out. Ultimate Warrior was the second one eliminated. And here comes number 8. Who the hell is? I'm being told Luchador. Super Onse. Who the hell? Who is this guy? We have no idea who this Luchador Super Onse is. I'm being told that he's apparently an import from Quadruple A Overground in Guatemala. Don't ask questions. That's Luchador Super Onse. I don't know who that could be. What is that? I have no idea. It's An interloper in the men's Royal Rumble at the number 8 spot. As Otis has been eliminated, Bronson Reed gets elimination number 2 under his books. And number 9 is the Monster Abyss. Once again, it's just being filled with all big boys. And the Monster Abyss may be the biggest one of the bunch. Meanwhile, Luchadar Super Unse. My bad. I didn't mean to insult the man from Quadruple A Overground in Colombia. I didn't mean to insult the man. And the Luchador looking to try to eliminate the number 1 influencer, but not able to get him out of the ring. At least not. Well, Bronson Reed just might get his 3rd elimination. Meanwhile, Luchador Super. Bronson Reed does have his 3rd elimination. And there's got to be a lot of speculation as to whoever this Luchador Super Unse could be. I have no idea who it is. All kinds of surprises will happen here at the Royal Rumble. And at number 10 is Right to Censor's Logan Paul. Logan Paul making his way to the ring. Not big pile driver there from CM Punk. Flying far from this Luchador from Quadruple A Overground Wrestling. Chokeslam to Bronson Reed. The Monster Abyss. Looking to try to be monstrous in this one. He's going after the man with the most eliminations. Meanwhile, suplex from Logan Paul. Followed by another. Here in the Royal Rumble. Paul with a trio of suplexes. Sidewalk slam for the Monster Abyss to CM Punk. Meanwhile, Luchador showing off those Luchador skills. As bodies are flying everywhere. Yeah, Bronson Reed and Monster Abyss once again. Full Nelson, that Dragon Suplex. Moonsault from Paul. And at number 11 is The Miz. The Miz makes his way into the Royal Rumble. One of the regulars of the Royal Rumble, CM Punk, with an elimination. Eliminating Age here. CM Punk with an elimination. The Luchador is in a bad spot. And of course, the High Flyer from Quadruple A Overground. Bronson Reed fighting his way out of the corner, not allowing Logan Paul to get the elimination. Meanwhile, the Luchador this time going after the Monster Abyss with a nice drop kick. Punch the gut from the Miz. German suplex. I'll tell you this. Whoever this Luchador is, he sure has got an edge to him. Number 12 making their way to Gorilla. CM Punk eliminating the Miz. Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, you know that if CM Punk is still in the ring, Seth Rollins has got a thing or two to say to CM Punk. Oh, you already know. Luchador stops CM Punk. I'm sorry, Seth Rollins.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. Propped up in the corner.
Kick to the gut. And the Luchador stomping away at Bronson Reed, who turns his attention over to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has got the Luchador on the apron. Nice reversal of the military plus there from Logan Paul from Bronson Reed. Luchador Super Unse trying to get Seth Rollins out, but Seth Rollins able to get back in. Nice Saito suplex from CM Punk and a stiff punch from Logan Paul. And we are at unlucky number 13. Who is going to draw the superstitiously bad number? It is Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows in at number 13. Gallows going right after CM Punk. I guess, you know, there is no love between CM Punk and the Syndicate. Meanwhile, Logan Paul from right to center has got the Luchador up on the ropes. Luchador Super Unsay, Logan Paul and Bronson Reed. And the Luchador. The Luchador fights his way out of it. Luke Gallows has got Seth Rollins. Rollins is up. Rollins. Will Gallows be able to eliminate Seth Rollins? No, he will not. He will not be able to. Number 14 making their way into the Rumble. Abyss has been eliminated. And it's Charlie Dempsey in at number 14. Bronson Reed was just eliminated by Seth Rollins. Yes, Logan Paul eliminated the Monster Abyss. And for those of you who did not catch that, and Seth Rollins eliminated Bronson Reed. Meanwhile, Charlie Dempsey just tried to eliminate Seth Rollins from life. And with this next entry, we will hit the first half of entrance. We have still yet to have a completely full ring. There have been some pretty quick eliminations. Logan Paul and Seth Rollins fighting back and forth. Charlie Dempsey going right after Luke Gallows, tries to throw him into the Luchador. Luchador Super Unsay with a nice uppercut there to Logan Paul and a stop. Oh, pile driver! Super kick there from, what's CM Punk doing? Over Charlie Dempsey and Luke Gallows with the heat-seeking elbow. The Luchador might be out of it for good. Big lariat from Big Luke Gallows, turning Seth Rollins inside out. And here it is. Number 15 in the Men's Royal Rumble is none other than Mark Henry. This is a man who had Survivor Series eliminated the entirety of SmackDown's roster. This is a big, bad, scary dude. Oh, sorry, that was at the 11-match war, not at Survivor Series. That was at the 11-match war between NXT and SmackDown. Logan Paul still hangs on. Reverse chokeslam from Luke Gallows, though, takes out the Luchador. Nice drop kick from Seth Rollins, but it only staggers Luke Gallows. Meanwhile, the Luchador trying to do his best to eliminate CM Punk. Mark Henry and Charlie Dempsey, man. What a puncher's duel there. Stop in the middle of the ring from Rollins. Rollins stomping Logan Paul flat. And at number 16 in the Men's Royal Rumble, we have got Prince Pretty himself. Look, everyone, it's Tyler Breeze, number 16. And for the first time in the Men's Royal Rumble, we have an absolutely full ring. This Luchador Super Unsay! Adios, Luchador Super Unsay! Adios! Mark Henry's been eliminated by Luke Gallows. Go to sleep from CM Punk.
Target acquired and destroyed. Counter on Dempsey pays off. Hooked up.
Oh, big chin breaker. And Logan Paul eliminated by Luke Gallows. Seth Rollins eliminated by CM Punk. That's very perfect. Isn't that perfect? That Seth Rollins is the one to get rid of CM Punk. Meanwhile, in the middle of the raffle and the Royal Rumble, Riley with the Prime. Thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate the hell out of that. Luke Gallows is going on a bit of a hot streak in this one.
6-month anniversary.
Luke Gallows is going on a bit of a hot streak. I know that Bronson Reed had like 3 eliminations, I do believe. I don't recall how many Luke Gallows has had so far, but he's been active in this match. You can also say the same thing about CM Punk. Big boot! Gallows is waiting for Punk. Gallows was sitting there, lying in the cut. Sling Blayde there as here comes number 17. The ring is cleared out slightly. It is not the Animal Batista. It is Kenny Omega entering in at number 17.
Yo, 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 yo. Pop a 40 and check your rollies. It's crime time. Brooklyn.
Nice arm wrench. CM Punk with Kenny Omega in the air. Omega fighting his way out of it and right into the clutches of Luke Gallows. Meeting of the minds there between Charlie Dempsey and CM Punk, courtesy of Tyler Breeze. Thank you so much for the raid, by the way. I appreciate you. This is the Men's Royal Rumble match, and that is a hell of a clothesline from CM Punk. Stiff chop. Kenny Omega. What's he doing? No, he's not going to do anything. It's Charlie. He's right there. You had him. Oh, he had him right there. He had him right there. Number 18 is Bad John Black. This is a big dude. He is a man. He's a mean dude. He's been affectionately dubbed as the Rottweiler. And if he locks in his jaw, as he sinks his teeth in, he will go for the jugular. Kenny Omega, CM Punk in the middle of the ring. Meanwhile, Charlie Dempsey, Tyler Breeze, top of your screen. The Rottweiler, Bad John Black, like a sleeping dog laying underneath the ring, probably being very smart about it right now. And Breeze is just, look at Tyler Breeze. He's feeling too pretty to be in the Rumble, coasting on the top rope. As those later numbers start to pour in, you start to wonder, does fatigue start to wear in for those who have been in longer? Who is going to be able to go the distance? Will we have somebody from this group be able to make it all the way to the end? Who knows? But what we do know is that this next person is number 19. And it is Big Bobby Lashley, former NXT World Champion. Current ass kicker, Bad John Black eliminated Big Luke Gallows. There's only room for one person with 3 names in this ring, apparently.
Yo, what a great match. Nah. Bump that. What a see. Big meaty man slapping me.
Tyler Breeze, a veteran of the Ultraverse, has not won a Royal Rumble. Would love to do so. Charlie Dempsey, relatively new. I believe it's his 2nd year in, but he's making a name for himself. Bad John Black, a rookie this season. Kenny Omega, also as far as the Rumble. No, he's a 2nd year veteran inside of the Ultraverse. Lots of big names. And then, of course, there's Charlie Dempsey, eliminated by Kenny Omega. And Omega gets right back to it, but he gets right dumped on his face. Bobby Lashley looking to eliminate Tyler Breeze. No, Tyler Breeze back in the ring. And number 20 is the Dragon. A former Cruiserweight champion. A certifiable force and a man with more athleticism than most people are used to seeing with their own eyes. The Dragon comes in and, well, he and Omega got a share of history. So Omega goes right to work trying to get rid of his old nemesis. Super kick! Breeze eliminates CM Punk! CM Punk has been ousted from the Rumble. Series of kicks to the back of the leg as we are in the back third of the Rumble. Big stomp from Omega to the Dragon, who's his old rival. Bobby Lashley just dumping down Tyler Breeze. And entering in at number 21 is Bluffy's NXT phenomenon. Bluffy's. This man has done so much to impress on NXT, back also when he was on SmackDown. He's an incredibly agile superstar. And at the beginning of the match when we out on the big man, now it seems we're getting all of the super tempo. So you're seeing a little mix of the both between Bobby Lashley and Tyler Breeze going at it right now. Tyler Breeze is going to try to eliminate Bobby Lashley. He's got him in a bad spot. Also that with Bad John Black and the Bluffies. And Tyler Breeze eliminates Bobby Lashley. Tyler Breeze with back-to-back eliminates the Dragon. Tyler Breeze is all of a sudden woken up, no pun intended, a sleeping dragon in the Royal Rumble. Big kick, that disaster kick from Bluffies. Now we know that Bluffies has had his troubles with Scorpio as of late in the Royal Rumble. Don't think that Scorpio's gonna. Here's Chi-Town Thug. Oh no! Chi-Town Thug and Bad John Black are both members of the Outlaws. They are a united force late in the Rumble. That is going to be a thing to keep in mind, to look out for. Whether or not Chi-Town Thug, who just entered in, will be able to help out his running mate, his friend, Bad John Black. Meanwhile, I was mentioning Bluffies. Bluffies on NXT has had some issues with Scorpio. Now we see that Bluffies has entered the Royal Rumble despite the two of them having a blood feud. You have to wonder if that means that we will also see the Masked Man Scorpio enter into the Rumble. And if so, if he will immediately target a person who clearly he's got a tunnel vision for. Meanwhile, Bad John Black walks right in front of the screen as Chi-Town Thug has got Kenny Omega hoisted in the air. Cole Quinn! The apocalypse is now. Number 23, Cole Quinn enters into the Royal Rumble, teammate of Abyss, who was eliminated earlier today. Kenny Omega, Bad John Black try to team up against Bluffies. Chi-Town Thug out on his back in the middle of the ring. Nice slam there from Tyler Breeze. And a big slam there from Bad John Black. Bad John Black looked like he was starting to make his way to help Chi-Town Thug until Thug got back in. Last, I believe, 6 men left to want to hear their name. And here it comes. Big slam from Chi-Town Thug. It's, oh my God. Well, we saved the meatiest man for last. Ragnar in our channel, represented by Mr. Biffy. Big slam.
And they call that the better end. You saw the original. How about the director's cut? Carefully measured.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men in the ring right now. Bluffies looking to running Liger Bomb to Tyler Breeze in the ropes. Meanwhile, Bad John Black going right after Tyler Breeze. Beautiful suplex, a spear from Bluffies just before Bad John Black was able to hit a tried to suplex a man that thick. Yeah, right.
Someone's in trouble. Battling to get back into the ring.
Number 25 is the man of the year, Damian Carter. There goes Bluffies, eliminated by both Bad John Black and Tyler Breeze. Damian Carter, 2-time former Raw World's Heavyweight Champion. The former PC Kid himself, Damian Carter with a prime spot. Number 25 is a good draw. Meanwhile, Bluffy's on his way to the back, made a good showing, but is on his way to the back. Now for our Santino, currently it is either Chad Gable or The Miz, because both were in for a very short amount of time. We'll have to go back to the footage and see who was the Santino, Chad Gable or The Miz. They both were eliminated very quickly. But on the other end, thinking of like who has been in this match the longest, I can't tell at this point. I think it would be the man who was just eliminated, Tyler Breeze. I think it was the man who was just eliminated. I think Tyler Breeze was in the longest. Tyler Breeze has been eliminated from this year's Royal Rumble. Will not be main eventing WrestleMania. Also, Ragnar eliminated from this year's Royal Rumble. We are down to 5 in the ring and 4 left to come from Gorilla. Number 26 is the Ring General Gunther. Cotton Tech, thank you for the 58 in the middle of the Royal Rumble. Big slam there from Cole Quinn. Oh, double sit out choke slam from meanwhile, once again, Chi-Town Thug and Bad John Black. They pose a united force in this match. And you notice as soon as Bad John Black was on the apron, Chi-Town Thug came to help him out. It is a united front between Bad John Black, who is about to embarrass Gunther. Gunther is eliminated just like that. What an upset! And it might be Gunther who might be our Santino. And making his way to the ring at number 27 is Shawn Spears. Gunther has officially clocked in with the shortest time in the Royal Rumble. That is crazy. Meanwhile, it's not to be ignored that Bad John Black and Chi-Town Thug have been doing their best to help each other out in this Rumble. Chi-Town Thug currently underneath the bottom rope. Bad John Black has got Shawn Spears going after him. Beautiful suplex. Who's going to be at number 28? Number 28. Is Scorpio, former record-setting NXT World Champion, former record-setting SmackDown World's Heavyweight Champion, Scorpio, and Kenny Omega's out! Cole Quinn has eliminated Kenny Omega! Cole Quinn has eliminated Omega! Meanwhile, we have the united front, Bad John Black, Chi-Town Thug, both involved in the match right now, although only one is standing. We have 2 more left to enter the ring. And Scorpio and Damian Carter going locking horns. Kind of a dream matchup for a few people. Descent into madness in the middle of the Rumble. from Scorpio to Damian Carter. Chi-Town Thug with those heavy punches. And number 29 is Andrade. El Idolo at number 29 just takes out Chi-Town Thug with a tremendous drop kick. And Scorpio and Andrade, a lot of history between these two. These two have been up and down the road. SmackDown, Raw, NXT, everywhere. Shawn Spears eliminated by Chi-Town Thug. Bad Job Black working on Cole Quinn. Big clothesline from Andrade. Chi-Town Thug has got Scorpio in the worst position, and he drops him down neck first. Damian Carter trying to eliminate Chi-Town Thug, but Chi-Town Thug fights right out of the corner. Nice drop kick there from Scorpio. Meanwhile, Andrade has got, who's Andrade got his sights on? That's a double fake moonsault to both Chi-Town Thug and to Cole Quinn. And number 30 of the Men's Rumble is Aleister Black. And with this, the field for the men has been completed. One of these dudes will advance to the main event of WrestleMania.
He's waiting for the perfect time.
Damian Carter, big drop kick to Scorpio. Bad John Black and Andrade fighting in the corner. Culver drive.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Cole Quinn with Scorpio on the apron. Not able to eliminate Scorpio. Meeting of the minds in the middle. Meanwhile, Bad John Black has got Andrade up and out. Andrade is eliminated. The Cobra! The Cobra! Damian Carter snap suplex to Bad John Black. Chi-Town Thug reversed by Cole Quinn. Cole Quinn not able to eliminate Chi-Town Thug. The only tag team in this match right now, Chi-Town Thug, Bad John Black. They are the Outlaws, but they might be the in crowd for this Rumble as a powerbomb eliminates Cole Quinn. Oh my. Bad John Black eliminating Damian Carter. We are down to the tag team of Bad John Black and Chi-Town Thug against Aleister Black and Scorpio. One of these four will main event WrestleMania.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Kick to the gut, and Aleister kind of in a handicap kind of situation. Because you notice what Chi-Town Thug's not doing? He's not even thinking about Bad John Black. They will wait until it's the last two standing. Scorpio reversed off of the shoulders. Meanwhile, wrestling takedown. Over the top rope. Not eliminated. Scorpio trying to drag Chi-Town Thug to the ropes. Not able to do it. Aleister Black with Bad John Black in the corner. Both members of the Outlaw. Well, now Aleister caught Scorpio. Aleister's not going to get along with anybody. It doesn't matter who's in the ring. Aleister Black and Scorpio, if they go after each other, it is over. Better end from Bad John Black. Scorpio with Chi-Town Thug in his crosshairs. The arm breaker into the arm bar. And Bad John Black not doing anything. Not going, well, Scorpio. Scorpio. Stolen Valor! That is Bad John Black's own finishing move. Chi-Town Thug's own finishing move. And Chi-Town Thug has been eliminated. Meanwhile, Bad John Black seeking revenge for his tag team partner. Big reversal and a big knee strike. Sling blade from Aleister Black. Then a drop kick. We are down to our final 3 of the Men's Royal Rumble. Scorpio, Aleister Black. By the way, lots of history there with Scorpio and Aleister Black. Big shout out to the King of the Ring tournament from a while ago. And Bad John Black. Rookie this season has been a revelation. And a big spinning sit-out powerbomb, and now Aleister and Scorpio, a united front against Bad John Black. Look at this. Is Scorpio gonna help? Yes, he is. Aleister and Scorpio posing a united front to get rid of Bad John Black, and we're down to our final 2. It's Aleister Black who just got kicked in the face. Nightshade missed. Missed Nightshade. Reversal! Black Mass! Black Mass! Irish whip over the ropes. Aleister Black is your winner of the Royal Rumble. Here is your winner of the Men's Royal Rumble match. Guaranteed a main event match at WrestleMania. Aleister Black. What an incredible showing. Aleister Black entered in at number 30. He got the lucky spot, and he did not drop the opportunity. He walked in last. He leaves last. Head in the air. Your Royal Rumble winner, Aleister Black, will be main eventing WrestleMania. After that amazing Men's Royal Rumble match, we continue on here at the Royal Rumble with the Raw World's Heavyweight Championship on the line. Lexis King, of all people, won an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to become the #1 contender. What happened in that Royal Rumble? Lexis was actually on the outside of the ropes, and Braun Breaker decided to, instead of eliminating Lexis King, he decided to just flex. And then if he flexed on Lex, he got checkmated by the King. And that's what leads to this match. Lexis King against AJ Styles for the Raw World Heavyweight Championship. Up next, here at the Royal Rumble. The following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Raw World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, represented in our channel by Fast Laps. He is Lexis King. And his opponent, represented in our channel by Ginge Dempsey from Gainesville, Georgia. He is your reigning and defending Raw World Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Highly anticipated championship match.
Lexis King could be upset artist. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. One of these two will leave here as your Raw World's Heavyweight Champion, and I can't wait to see who it is. Lexis King would be an upset artist with this. Let's be honest. To be completely forthright and honest, both men going for the same kick at the same time and canceling each other out, and they will kick to the back of the leg. Lexis King not going to be one to take in lightly. And AJ Styles, if he's going to leave the Royal Rumble as the Raw World's Heavyweight Champion, he's going to need to take Lexis King serious. I know it's going to be very easy to overlook Lexis King. You can think of him as an interloper. You can think of him as a pretender. You can think of it as somebody who does not belong in a main event scene. He's only got a 3-7 record. He's only here because he won an 8-man over the top battle royal because Braun Breaker decided to not win that match. However, whatever got him here still got him here. He is at the Royal Rumble. He is against the World's Heavyweight Champion. And Lexis King is going to need to be on his game if he's going to want to leave here as the champion.
Got him right where he wants him.
Lexis on the apron. What's he thinking here?
Check out the
Springboard to the forearm.
Clothesline.
I know that wasn't phenomenal, but you got to think that that was a shot across the aisle there. Saying you're not the only one who can do springboards into cross arms, or into forearms rather. And an early 2 count.
Starting to weigh down on him.
AJ Styles already susceptible to an early 2 count.
That could be exploited. Well, I think you could easily take advantage of King's habit for charging headfirst into a fight. In some ways it's a strength, but it also means King can be easily baited into a bad situation. Taunt King and you'll get into overextend.
Big kick there from the phenomenal AJ Styles. As this match poured to the outside. Reminder, in the Ultiverse, it is a standard 20 counts on the outside of the ring.
Oh! He gets into the ring.
And AJ not sacrificing any time, getting right back in.
Looks like he does want some.
And then getting right back out. He was chasing right after Lexis King. This match poured. Oh, no, Lexis. Lexis saying the only way that I go to championship is inside. Oh, little mind games. Oh, the mind games caught up to him. Big drop kick there for AJ Styles. And back outside we go. See, where Lexis King needs to be on his game for the entire match, AJ Styles needs to just remember the battle plan. The plan is kick people in the face, weaken the back, weaken the ribs, set up for the Styles clash. Also, there is the potential of that Achilles hold that AJ Styles does like to imply. He's evolved from just the calf crusher into the Achilles lock. All of the as said, what is he doing? Softening the leg, softening the knee and the neck. Lexis King trying to just retreat back to the inside of the ring, and AJ more than glad to get him back inside. AJ looking for something phenomenal here. He's on the apron. We saw a springboard forearm from Lexis. And how about a drop kick from AJ? Or a nice thrust kick rather from AJ. Where Lexis's first pinfall was a 2 count, that was a 1 count and a shot at the champ.
Destructive arm breaker. It's all AJ right now. Yeah, Lexis King took the bait and overextended himself. Now he's paying the price.
Second row frog splash from AJ Styles. Going to try to get the pinfall here over Lexis King here at the Royal Rumble. Only able to get a 1 count.
He's got his sights locked.
AJ might be realizing that he might be in a little bit bigger of a match than he had thought. Yes, the World Championship is on the line. Yes, AJ has to put his title on the line. But he thought he was obviously looking past Lexis King before this match had started. Dragon Slayer, the Dragon Sleeper locked in, but not for long. Ooh, what a spear! And AJ, oh, pop up. Oh, he was going for the Styles Clash. Lexis King fight his way out of it. Series of punches, kicks, throws. Nice knee to the gut. Lexis King slowing this down. Once again, the World Championship is on the line. Phenomenal AJ Styles is your champion. Lexis King is the challenger. Won this match by nature of an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal.
Lexis King letting
A lot of people overlooking Lexis King, but Lexis King with a knee to the back of the head to shock the world. 2 count. AJ is looking a little sorry right now. Kick into the coronation. Make yourself. Hey, miss what was going to be said. Oh, whoa. Busted open. Back to back, but this time counter, but it was thrown around into a belly to back. Lexis King is giving the fight here. Lexis King is springboard. Missed. AJ this time ducking underneath. A springboard moonsault of his own. The phenomenal AJ Styles looking for the pinfall after the immediate springboard. For the 1, the 2, and the 2 count only. AJ Styles is bleeding in this match. He was cut open. But he's also got Lexis King trapped in the corner.
Face full of turnbuckle. The challenger's hopes are fading. Or he surely doesn't have much left in him.
AJ.
It's like we're looking at the Walking Dead here.
Hanging. Wait, AJ. I thought maybe a coast to coast or something. Lexis King punched the top of the head and a break up the back. Nasty move there from Lexis. It's King. Can't take the champion on a walk. Instead, AJ taking Lexis King on a walk into the corner. And they're trying to pop that shoulder up out of place. Series of trap clotheslines, and then another big one from the phenomenal AJ Styles. And AJ up top. Low down from AJ Styles. Shout out to D'Lo Brown for the 1-2. Oh, deep two. Deep two. It was a deep two. Deep two, not a 3 count. It was a 2 count. Big swinging neck breaker, and you can start to see fatigue wear in on Lexis King. You can start to see that he had a lot of momentum at the beginning of this match, but AJ Styles is a veteran, and he knows how to weather the storm, and I feel like he is on the other side of it as those Randy Orton-like stomps delivered by the champion.
Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis isn't showing the
And a double springboard into the elbow, and AJ is rolling right now. AJ is countered right now. Lexis
first step toward Lexis gaining control.
dumps him down.
A new source of aggression to battle back with.
Pinfall. Where's the foot? Foot's not underneath the ropes. 1, 2, 2 count.
You got a question. How much is it worth? How much is it worth to cover for the champion?
Lexis, you know what? I understand. You have the champion down. I understand that. You have the champion down. Oh, the coronation! Lexis King is just made it. No, he is not. Oh, but Lexis is not stopping. Lexis is all of a sudden gain momentum.
Energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes.
Lexis King diving up. Oh no, AJ gets the punch to the gut. AJ Styles fights. Lexis King fights his way out of the way. Missed with the chop. Big whiff. Pop up. Styles. Clash. Turns him around for the 1, the 2. And no! 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 Lexis King keeps digging in and fighting. 3-7 win-loss record this season. In a war with the champ. And oh man, a dragon twist cutter. A dragon twist from AJ Styles. And what a dramatic twist that this is hidden. Springboard, forearm from AJ. Pinfall, and that forearm could be it. That looked pretty phenomenal to me. And it is. AJ Styles escapes. I'm saying this. He didn't win this match. He escaped this match. AJ better be counting his lucky stars. He better be rubbing that lucky rabbit's foot, kissing the horseshoe, doing all of the things. As AJ continues his reign as your Raw World's Heavyweight Champion. He had to fight for this one. Man, did he have to fight for this one. Lexis King looked real good. He looked like he belonged. That was the biggest takeaway of this match, is that Lexis King looked like he absolutely belonged in this match. 3-8 overall record. He brought the champion to his outer limits. That was so close to an upset of the millennium. Not just year, not just century, But AJ with that super phenomenal forearm from the top turnbuckle. Here is your winner and still Raw World's Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Hey, AJ gets it done. And hooker by crook, whether you like it or not, he still walks out of the Royal Rumble as champion. Lexis King, man, almost got it done in that last match. Let's see what happens in this next one as Stephanie Vaquer takes on Sonja Blayde with the SmackDown Women's Undisputed Championship on the line. Up next here at the Royal Rumble. Let's get to it. The following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the SmackDown Women's Undisputed Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Chile, represented in our channel by the Bloody Bunny, she is Stephanie Vaquer. And her opponent, he is the reigning and defending SmackDown Women's Undisputed Champion. She is Sonja Blayde.
This title has been widely talked about and become many superstars' main focus.
Senior official for the match, holding the beautiful SmackDown Women's Undisputed Championship high above his head, are off and running with this championship match. Champion challenger, both looking ready. Bella's about to ring, and we're about to see some fireworks. Well, big clothesline there from the challenger. Big thanks to our tech guys for helping with that announcer mic, by the way. Appreciate that. Now, if you're Sonja Blayde, you come in as champion, but I do believe that this is her first defense of the championship. There's the common adage of saying that you got the belt, now prove that you're worthy of deserving of the title of being a champion. Because I always say that a champion isn't a champion until they defended their championship. A champion isn't a champion until you put it on the line and walked back out with the thing. You be paper champ, be transitional champ, but you're not a real champion until you get at least a defense underneath your belt. So they're going to do that here against Top Tout here as a front flip DDT from Stephanie Vaquer.
Constructing the knee there.
Oh, crowd obviously not feeling what's going on here with the champion. Irish whip. Stop. No, never mind. Stephanie able to roll out of the way. And then a nice... No, never mind. As the champion was able to roll out of the way. Sonja Blayde, Stephanie Vaquer, two very familiar superstars with each other. They have their brawls with each other on the SmackDown brand. Both very similar stylistically. Not really known for a lot of like super like high flying stuff, but like the basics of technical luchador wrestling inside of the ring, underneath, like out of the air. Very grounded, both very powerful. And let's see what happens here in this with this championship on the line. Surfboard stretch. And both women back up to her feet, up and over, but then back through with the DDT. Armbar locked in, but not for long. Knee to the top of the head. Deep six. Disorienting Vaquer, driving her up and then putting her down. And now, what is Sonja Blayde thinking here? Clubbing blow to the back, couple of clubbing blows to the back. The springboard, I said, not much flying, not much, but enough to make an impact there. With the springboard and the clothesline, and then the elbow to the back of the head. Pinfall attempt here for the 1, for the 2, and only a 2 count. Not able to retain her championship just yet. Not just yet. Already the Royal Rumble has been filled with tons of thrills and excitement. If you have missed any part of it, you can catch this on demand. Of course, on the YouTube channel. If you're watching this on our YouTube, make sure to, do all the things, like, share, subscribe, do all those things. Appreciate you for checking us out. Bridge pin, that spider bridge pin to become the champion, and a deep 2 count.
Second to stay alive there. Forcing her right out of the ring.
Stephanie, this is not the Royal Rumble match itself. This is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, street review. Throwing your opponent over the top rope does not get rid of her, but an elbow from the top rope just might help.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. Measured knee drop.
Into the top of the head. Stephanie Vaquer with a pure focus on the head and the neck area, slamming the champion's face first into the ground.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Sonja Blayde currently right now, kind of on boat legs. She's a little dazed. Take a look at the champ on the outside of the ring. She's not doing so well for herself. Stephanie, meanwhile, the challenger, looking more than comfortable inside of the ring. Getting back heel kick. Floats over, turns it around, into the face buster.
Vaquer taking it to the top rope. That's insane.
Oh, twisting corkscrew moonsault. I mentioned not much aerial assault, but both will use it when it is important and when it hits the best. And that is one of the best that he gets. Unfortunately, you're only able to get a 2 count.
And that's being proven right now. More like the champions proving that sooner perish than lose their title.
Springboard, head scissor, takedown. That's her coming around there from the luchador.
Attack after attack coming from Vaquer.
And Stephanie cannot be stopped.
Irish whip, sweeps the leg, little drop toe hold, but nope. The champion able to get back on her feet. Sonja Blayde with the kick to the face. Sonja Blayde now trying to get momentum back on her side. This is not, ladies, how many times must I tell you? This is not an over-the-top rope battle royal.
Oh, driving the
Foot into the throat.
Just planting their foot on their
Stop to the ribs.
That's just insulting.
Slamming the hand on the mat on the outside. And it's not thick matting, by the way. Imagine those like gym mats that you had in middle school that were behind the basketball hoop. Those ones. That's about what we've got here. Armbar locked in on the outside, but Sonja Blayde able to roll through and then turns it once again into a knee to the top of the head.
Set straight into the barricade. Ooh, what a slap.
Disrespectful slap there from the champion to the challenger. Sonja Blayde knows that this match ends on this match can't end in a count out for her, but as the champion, she wants to make a point. Jumps over the rope, springboards over the springboards off of the second rope, hits the drop kick, and now Sonja Blayde could be looking to put this one away. Middle of the ring for the 1, the 2.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away.
That's 2. That's 2. That's 2. This match continues on. Now just digging in. That trapezius squeeze.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Oh, slingshot DDT onto the apron, which is, as we all know, if we say that exclamation point all together now in our live chat, that is the hardest part of the ring. Spinning heel kick, knocking Vaquer almost out of her boots. And after the big spinning heel kick, Sonja Blayde could be looking to put this one away with a bullet. Sonja Blayde up on top, just cut just below her eye, flying crossbody. And now the end is nigh if you're Sonja Blayde as she hits a second time, driving down her opponent. Stephanie pinned for the 1, 2. Sonja Blayde retains. I did say you are not a champion until you retain your championship. Sonja Blayde looks to show everyone that she is not just a champ, that she is the champ when it comes to the women's division, especially on SmackDown. Here at the Royal Rumble, in a hard-fought match against Stephanie Vaquer, was able to lead this match as your champion. And it was not, it did look like it was endangered a few times, but if you look back at it, Sonja Blayde had a pretty well-established control of this match for pretty much the entirety of the deal. And I gotta say, while Stephanie was able to get her licks in, she did get some good shots in. Sonja Blayde showed just why she was worthy of winning the championship in the first place, and why she will continue to hold that championship for as long as she wants to. And not to sell Stephanie Vaquer short, she is definitely no scrub. She is no joke. She's no pushover. Stephanie Vaquer has earned her way into this. However, Sonja Blayde is trying to rewrite her own destiny here. Here is your winner and still SmackDown Women's Undisputed Champion, Sonja Blayde. She's gonna let you know this is her world, and you're all just living in it. Up next here at the Royal Rumble, a blood feud between Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns has boiled over to get to this point. We have seen Jacob ambushing Roman backstage. We have seen the same from Roman Reigns, getting involved with each other's matches, and it all comes down to this. Jacob Fatu refuses to believe that he legitimately lost the North American Championship to Roman Reigns. Jacob Fatu was granted a rematch at this championship, the North American Championship, with one exception. If Fatu loses this match, he will not be able to go after the North American Championship for as long as Roman Reigns holds the title. Roman Reigns, if he wants to get rid of some bad bloodline, all he needs to do is get the win here. And by the way, this match is not just a standard regular match, because that would never fly with these two. This match is a no-holds-barred match for the North American Championship. The following contest is a no-holds-barred match, and it is for the NXT North American Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Oakland, California, represented in our channel by Lipsy, he is Jacob Fatu. His opponent from Pensacola, Florida, represented in our channel by Tiger's Foil, he is the reigning and defending NXT North American Champion. He is Roman Reigns. He might be the only person that actually yelled during the title entrance. That caught me off guard. Roman is super hyped for this match. That I don't think I've heard anybody go, oh man. Lil Nate overseeing this no-holds-barred match, and once again, if Jacob Fatu loses, he no longer gets a shot at Roman Reigns of the North American Championship, where Roman Reigns is the champion.
Championship action underway. The champions is hungry.
Starts out by just kicking the man in the mush. With this being no-holds-barred, and with it being Jacob Fatu, you gotta wonder just how long it's gonna take before they get out of the ring and get a weapon. Brainboard elbow to the back of the head. Roman tried to roll away from it, but still was able to make contact.
Turns that in his favor.
Big suplex there for Roman Reigns.
Was definitely with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Up and... Oh, never mind. Jacob Fatu with bringing the knee to the top of the head and getting out of the way of Roman Reigns. Hops over. And Jacob Fatu with that leaping shoulder tackle, saying, "I hate you, Roman!" Series of elbows. They're delivered by... They're trying to go for a basement clothesline. And Fatu rolling out of the way. Once again, this is no holds barred, which means there are no disqualifications. There are no rope breaks. Everything is legal. Hard Irish whip into the corner, and Roman able to get out of the way, delivering an elbow of his own. Knees to the face, running meteor from Roman Reigns, and seeing a lot more tempo from Roman than one would expect.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter. Back and forth, counter after counter. And this one could be moving to ringside.
And there it is. First weapon to get involved in this match.
Time and time again.
Reigns' position at the head of the table being challenged there. Yeah, and this is the hostility Jacob Fatu wanted to bring. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
And a shovel in hand, and Roman Reigns just rolling out of the way, but not able to avoid that last shot as Jacob Fatu going wild with the shovel strikes.
How do you win a no DQ match, or even survive it?
By being fearless, you can't let this chaotic and dangerous match intimidate you into playing it safe.
Irish whip and into the barricade. Remember, this being a no-holds-barred match, there are no disqualifications, but the match does have to end on the inside of the ring. This is not a hardcore rules match.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Jacob Fatu and Roman back inside the ring and clubbing blow to the back, followed by an uppercut. Then a super kick from Fatu.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Jacob Fatu screaming up to the heavens, staring down Roman Reigns, and Fatu with the North American Championship on the line, and Roman with a huge counter. Pinfall, only a 1 count. Hand was underneath the ropes, but it doesn't matter because it's no holds barred.
This is where it could all end for him. Back with a punch to the gut. Boom. Just using their foot as a weapon. Boom, right to the throat. Lots of damage under the challenger now. Roman turning up the pressure and the heat there. Climbing up those ropes now.
Roman Reigns. High risk, high reward.
Poorly timed, high risk attempt.
That didn't work out so well for you, Roman. That did not work out for you so well, my dude. Only a 2 count.
So close. That could have been it.
Roman Reigns now sizing Fatu up. Fatu slowly up to his feet. He was looking for a guillotine. Roman was looking to try to choke Jacob Fatu out.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
Up. No. Roman fighting his way off of a grounded position. It's a stalemate, essentially, feels like at this point. Fatu took an insult that Roman tried to do a big splash at him. Now Fatu up on the top. Jacob Fatu. Big crossbody. Fatu with a 2 count. North American Championship on the line.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob. He'll make his way to the ring. Oh. Heads outside the ring. And no countouts means he can take his time.
Yeah, no countouts, no DQs mean that kendo stick is as legal as a wrist lock. And Roman Reigns looking to explode that kendo stick over Fatu. And does just that. Right over the head. But Fatu, immediately after getting crowned with a kendo stick, finds his way back up to his own feet in a clothesline. Then a back elbow. Roman Reigns starting to gain some momentum in this match, looking to retain the championship over Jacob Fatu and erase Fatu as a problem. Big Superman punch from the corner. Ducks the clothesline. Spear from Roman Reigns. And that's gonna do it here. Or not. Jacob Fatu's a tough dude. Fatu is a tough dude. He's not going to give in that easy. Big punch there. You have to wonder, after hitting that big combo of strikes, Roman Reigns, you got to wonder if it's in his head that Fatu was able to kick out so easily. Or if Roman Reigns has got to be able to lock in and stay focused on Jacob Fatu. As Fatu, once again, is on the ground. He's in a grounded position. Vulnerable. Roman went for a diving headbutt the first time and overshot it. This time going for a crossbody and undershot it. I hate you, Roman. Oh, Roman, pop a powerbomb.
Smashed. Send him home.
Oh, my. Into the corner. Superman punch. Clothesline dunked, a spear in the middle of the ring, and Roman saying, finish it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a good night to be a champion here at the Royal Rumble. 3 championship matches so far, 3 championships have been retained. Jacob Fatu looked kind of lost. He wasn't ready. He did not come into this match ready. Roman Reigns was locked in. Jacob was missing all kinds of his moves. He had everything countered. He was able to get some big shots in with that shovel, but that was practically it. Big moves like a pop-up powerbomb into the turnbuckles, another one into the ropes, a couple of series of spears from Roman Reigns. It led it to Roman Reigns doing what he does best. Roman Reigns, it's another Roman reign for the North American Championship as he reigns supreme in this match. And Jacob Fatu just didn't see it coming. Like, this was the killer moment. Terrible time to taunt, powerbomb into the ropes, then an Irish whip right over to the corner. Bam! Wham! Thank you, ma'am. Here is your winner and still North American Champion, Roman Reigns. Not the greatest time for Jacob Fatu to decide to showboat to the crowd, and he ended up paying for it. Well, you learned your lesson, and the moral of the story is you're not going to get another shot at Roman Reigns for a long, long, long time. Following that, our next match here at the Royal Rumble, we've got the United States Championship on the line as Claudio Castagnoli takes on Right to Censor's Damon Evans. Damon Evans looks to continue his reign of terror with the United States Championship and Right to Censor gaining more and more gold. Claudio Castagnoli would like to put a big stop to his reign. We're going to see what happens up next here at the Royal Rumble. Your next contest here at the Royal Rumble is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United States Championship. Introducing first the challenger. Represented in our channel by Xeno from Lucerne, Switzerland, he is Claudio Castagnoli. And his opponent, representing Right to Censor, represented in our channel by IRL. He is the reigning and defending United States Champion, He is Damon Evans.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor sharp focus when this much is on the line.
The title on the line. Held up in the air. Our 4th championship match here at the Royal Rumble. And so far, if you've walked in as champ, you've walked out as champ. Let's see what happens. Both dudes start off like being shot out of a cannon.
The time for talk is over. These superstars are ready to settle this and determine who gets to hold the title.
Big suplex from David Evans. And, well, that's one way to make a name to get started with this match. You want to just show Big Swiss Superman that you're not afraid to be his kryptonite.
An incredible sign of dominance over the challenger.
Damon Evans of Right to Censor has made it one of his goals, one of his missions, to purify and cleanse the entirety of the Ultraverse, one match at a time, one championship at a time. With him with the hands on the United States Championship, you've got to wonder just how far Damon Evans is willing to go to retain that thing.
Neither competitor intimidated.
Vicious running knee lift.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be enough to end things yet.
And he needed that badly.
He's still hanging on, still in this thing.
Ducks under again, Damon Evans. Pop up on a round and oh my God, the ferocity on that German. Only a 1 count though, because Big Swiss is a dude who you can't keep down for long, and you just saw that.
This onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
I know he didn't think he'd be in this position tonight. Back in the ring. Waistlock applied and
Suplex delivered this time by Castagnoli. These big muscle men trading powerful moves to get started off. Big punch, no caught and counter. Kick to the gut from Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio with Damon Evans on the shoulder. Evans able to slide right off. Evans trying to do the same. Claudio with the standing switch. And to the neck breaker. You've got to have a plan A through Z for Castagnoli. Otherwise, you're going to be feeling the pain. Big leaping crossbody holds it for the pinfall. Only a 2 count. Well, I would say only. I did say only a 2 count. However, it's early on in this match, and that was already a 2 count.
That'll leave a mark. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage. Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game.
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Stiff kicks to the face. The champion not taking that lying down, quite literally, as he tells the crowd, who are all silent during his entrance, they all have the right to be censored. Look at that power bomb! Damon Evans is not going to be a man that wins many fans over. Let's call it like it is. Let's call it as we sees it. Damon Evans is not going to be a man that wins a lot of people over. But he doesn't care about winning people over. He cares about being put over in his matches. The Sonic Street Cutter, and only a 2 count there.
Somehow, this title is still up for grabs.
Now might be a good time to regroup, rethink your plan. And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this? He's able to counter that.
A string of counters. He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Oh, diving splash.
Flat out power. A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
And face first they go.
The United States Championship has had a long legacy of people who have held that championship and have refused to let it go. And none other than the Rated R superstar Edge made people cope with the fact that he was never going to relinquish that the United States Championship. Edge held on to the United States Championship for so long that he actually decided to abdicate it because he was bored with beating everyone. He punched the side of the head there from Castagnoli.
What does he have in mind now? Oh my God, in the spine. That'll make your legs go numb. This fight seems to
Claudio lighting up the United States champion. Damon Evans is feeling the pain on the outside of the ring as he's almost got his arm popped out of his shoulder by Claudio. Then the series of straight kicks.
vicious, aggressive attacks. He's getting completely overwhelmed now.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
Holy.
To the corner and then almost into the audience.
Oh, look at this.
He is trying to get up, but it is not going well.
On the apron and Claudio Castagnoli able to get out of the way.
You risk it all, and this is the cost.
Sorry, it wasn't on the apron, on the barricade rather. That's my bad. Pinfall, but it's not a false count anywhere match. This match for the United States Championship
It's not every day
has to be decided within the ring.
WWE Universe clearly realizing just how lucky they are to be watching this match live.
Is Castagnoli making the slow move? Get Evans back inside the ring. And then the knee to the face.
Our champion. Arm is grapevine. Trying to step through. Here it comes.
Tequila Sunrise locked in, and David Evans is in a bad spot.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Uh-oh, second rope.
Nice moonsault.
Guys, that might have been the best.
Castagnoli is starting to gain some momentum. And when Castagnoli starts to get rolling, he is not a dude that you can stop.
Ready to strike. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Big uppercut, that Swiss uppercut. That very European uppercut.
Here we go for the championship.
After the uppercut, pinfall attempt. Did he knock out Evans? No, he did not.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Castagnoli with the accordion rack. Look at the strength of Claudio. To be able to pick a man up like that and then curl him like he's in the weight room. Like he's a machine at the weight room. Another grapevine steps through. Tequila Sunrise pulls Evans up and away from the ropes. And Evans finds a way to turn the hips to get his shoulders underneath his hips, and all of a sudden, dumping Castagnoli on the top of his head. He calls that civil liability, and he was only liable for a 2 count.
Winning this title means to give everything you've got. I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you can't
Damon
do
Evans
more to fight
finally able to just. Oh, Claudio was smart. I was going to say Damon Evans is finally able to find an opportunity to get back into this, but Claudio rolls to the outside. But here comes Evans with a springboard and then an Arabian press off of the top rope. The United States Championship is on the line. Damon Evans is your champion. Claudio Castagnoli is the challenger. And right now, both men are getting challenged by their opponents in this match for the United States Championship.
He saw that coming. Tossed back into the ring.
Evans has to find some way to get it done between the ropes, inside the ring. Doing things on the outside is great. Weaken your opponent on the outside, fantastic. But you need to find a way to, much like that with that air raid crash.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins.
Huge launching suplex.
WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
Then another one into the ropes. Damon Evans locked in. Okay, and a third one into the turnbuckle. Evan, and you know what Castagnoli does immediately after taking 3 big suplexes like that? He gets right back up, and then he kicks you, and then he punches you in the mouth. He gets right back up, and then elbows you in the mouth. 2 count.
We are seeing something special from the champ here.
Castagnoli has been said pound for pound, is one of the strongest dudes to step in the ring. A third time, locking in the sunrise. And will the sun set on Damon Evans? He's pulled back, all the way back. New champion.
Well, this is one matchup that lived up to its billing.
Just like that, our first championship is changed hands here at the Royal Rumble, as Claudio Castagnoli was focused on getting a submission win. Almost as though he had a point to it. He was going to show that no one will censor Castagnoli, and Right to Censor will submit to a new era here on, will be on Raw. Great match between these two superstars. David Evans knew, though, he had to know Claudio Castagnoli started getting some momentum. Claudio Castagnoli himself is a terrifying dude when given a chance. When you give him just an inch, Claudio Castagnoli takes a marathon, 26.2 miles. And that's what he will do. He will run all over you, and that's just what happened here. Claudio Castagnoli. There's a lot to say about Big Swizz, but what I can say is one thing, and one thing only. This was a great fight from Damon Evans. This was a tremendous amount of battle that we saw from Damon Evans. There's just no denying the fact that Claudio Castagnoli was a man of destiny tonight. And that destiny leaves with him ending Damon Evans' reign with this submission move. Here is your winner and new United States champion, Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio feeling proud of himself, looking at his new championship and reigning over as champion. Congrats to Claudio Castagnoli for becoming the United States champion. Of course, here at the Royal Rumble, we've had championships be defended. We've had 4 championships already put on the line. So let's make it 5. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line as Olivia Flores looks to rip the title away from Wraith. Like I mentioned earlier, you're not a champion until you defend that title. Wraith, new Intercontinental Champion, is looking to make this, I believe, her first successful defense here at the Royal Rumble. The following match is scheduled for one fall notice for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first the challenger, represented in our channel by the Void Master Satan. She is Olivia Flores. Her opponent, represented in our channel by Raven Coffee Vibes. She's your reigning and defending Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Yo, yo, yo.
She is Wraith.
Brooklyn.
You win this title, you are primed for big things.
All right. Women's IC titles on the line. Wraith looking to retain in her first chance to put that title on line. That edict, once again, you're not a champion. You're not a champion until you retain your title.
And that comes down to how you respond to your challengers. And a senton!
Big stomps to the other side of the arm.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Now, if you're Wraith, you can't think about just retaining. You have to think about winning. Wraith has had a kind of an off and on season, and a lot of people feel as though that this could be a very timely and very short-lived reign for Wraith. So Wraith has got to scrub all of that out of her mind. She's got to scrub all that out of her mind, and she's got to focus on what's happening in the match. She's standing across the ring from a true and through fighter. Talking wins and losses into this match, the champion Wraith, she does have a pretty good record, 16-12 this season. And her opponent has the inverse record, 12-16. However, if Wraith, your Women's United States Champion, Women's Intercontinental Champion, my mistake, is able to control the mental side of this game, then she'll be able to drive through this match easily. There's a back body drop delivered to Olivia Flores onto the apron. There is also quite a bit and a long storied history between these two women. Wraith and Olivia Flores have gone through quite a bit of battle, some alongside of each other, on the SmackDown brand. It has been a long time coming for Wraith to finally get her hands on singles gold. Big Uranagi! She doesn't want to make that reign be short.
Boom! Read that one. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. What a crossbody.
It's running crossbody there delivered. Stomp to the backside of the arm. Some would say in this current iteration from Wraith, she went from a spiteful demon to whatever has come next. But she's got to find a little bit of that spite and malice as she takes on Olivia Flores. Shoulder breaker.
The challenger is getting torn into. Yeah, but you gotta expect
You can't be sunshine, rainbows, and bunny rabbits when you're talking about a championship match. You got to have an edge. You got to have some bite to you. If you don't, then that's where your opponent's going to come in and take what's yours.
Did you hear the impact?
Falling to the sky, Wraith floats over. Plants Olivia Flores down with the float over, and then the DD, and then the Uranagi.
And a shoulder in the air.
That's a one count. That's a one count. And you know what a one count? You know what being sunshine, bunny rabbits, rainbows gets you? A one count. You need to find a way. You need to get that criminal edge about you. You need to find a way to dig into that dark side of you, that sociopathic side of you that is only focused on one thing, and that one thing is retaining the Intercontinental Championship. Otherwise, otherwise Olivia Flores, who we know has got that dark streak to her, is going to leave with the title.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Surfboard stretch.
Submission cinched in.
Olivia Flores turns it around, pinfall, and an instant kick out. Big hammer fist to the face.
Back suplex imminent.
Nice move there from Wraith.
She has no idea where she is right now.
Wraith taking a second to just try to psych herself up. You get the crowd behind her, what have you, ducks under. Hops over. Wraith, what are you thinking here? Pop up, knee to the gut.
Across the solar plexus. And into the pin. Title on the line.
Try to knock the wind out of her opponent, looking to try to put Olivia Flores away for the 1, the 2, and only able to get a 2 count.
As determined as ever.
And an answer from her.
She's
And here we go.
Pull it over. Cross arm breaker. Cross arm breaker.
Out of the cross arm breaker. Shifting the weight.
Olivia Flores, the first bit of big offense that we've seen in a while, but Wraith was able to get out of it fairly easy.
And a kick. Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
That's a long way to fly. Olivia Flores shooting her shot. Watch the tightrope. Didn't think that she had the distance. Oh, man. Bad lapse of judgment there from Flores. Terrible lapse of judgment. That opens the door wide for Wraith. Big power bomb. And knee to the face.
In the balance with the pin.
Only a 2 count, however. This match still continues on. Wraith finding a way to get her shoulder up off of the mat. I'm sorry, Olivia Flores finding a way to get her shoulder up off the mat from Wraith's pinfall. Irish curse, pop kick.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to
Referee taking long to get in position, and that delay helping out the challenger.
Can the champion respond with their back against the
Our referee took a while to get into a reasonable position to view the pinfall, and with that, the door opens again for Olivia Flores. Head of steam. Oh, big kick to the corner. Wraith was able to get out of the way.
placing her against the turnbuckle.
And once again, Wraith not allowing herself to be trapped into the corner. We know that Olivia Flores likes to utilize Ultimo weapon. Brainboard! Oh, that wasn't great. That wasn't great. Adrenaline got to her, overshot the springboard. Now Olivia Flores, handful of Wraith's hair, got that braid wrapped in her fist. Irish whip, no reversed. And the agility, athleticism of Olivia Flores coming to play.
She's making the climb to the top.
Wraith is way too far away. Oh, this time Olivia Flores walks across the nearer ropes and Wraith is able to get out of the way. At least Olivia learned her lesson for the first time. I just did not think that Olivia had the distance. And we've actually seen this happen in many matches with Flores in the past. She relies a lot on those big springboard moves, those big aerial offense moves, and she's not always the most pinpoint when it comes to it. Her accuracy is fairly off when it comes to those moves. So the fact that she is relying on them here at the Royal Rumble in a title match, I would change the game plan. I know that it's the plan that you've had so far, but you've got to change it up. Meteor rolled out of the way, and Wraith right back on the attack.
She's tossed right out of the ring.
This is the Royal Rumble. That makes a lot of sense for today's event. Slamming. Yeah, we know, but a kip up. Oh, well, Wraith went low. Flores went high. Neither were able to connect with anything. Knees to the face. Stare at moonsault. The last moonsault was actually ducked away, rolled through by Wraith, but a roll through of that into an Armjack takedown. This is the thing. It's champion's advantage now. And keep in mind is that as the referee counts at 7, remember it's a 20 count on the outside. Standard universe rules apply for this match. Float over Uranagi. It is a 20 count on the outside, and well, Wraith is like, all right, let me just reset that count so I can do more damage on the outside of the ring. Don't know how wise this is, champ. I get needing to make a point. I get getting to make a point. I get it. I absolutely understand the logic here. You don't want your opponent to rest on the outside of the ring. However, you also don't want to break up a referee's count. You wanted to try to make them make the impetus to try to jump back into your grips, not play their game. And now Olivia Flores, flurry of kicks, only staggers the champion. That sling blade will knock you down. The basement drop kick down will keep you down. And end to the LED of the ring post. As you can see, the ring post showing the wares of the damage. Same thing with the LED board in front of the ring. Now, unlike Flores, Wraith does not need to get back in the ring. Wraith is a person who's met with pride, though he got snared into a trap.
There's two. She gets the
2 count. Oh, man. Olivia Flores could not have baited that trap any better.
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
Tried to go for Ultimo weapon, and once again, Wraith is very aware of what's coming and finds a way to avoid that strike again. Olivia Flores has been on both legs. Ooh! Olivia, if you walk that way, rocks the tightrope, this time connects. 1, 2, 3. Wraith got snared into a trap, and Olivia Flores walks out as your new champion.
One of the matches of the year. Let's take another look at some of the action.
It's what happens. This is what happens when you're a champion. Sometimes you just get too caught up in the fact of having the pride of being a champion. It was a lot of good effort from Wraith. She had everything going for her until she got snared into that trap from Olivia Flores. This match was all Wraith. She was reversing finishers. She was getting out of the way. She was hitting big moves at big times. And then what happened to Wraith is that she had a lapse of judgment for 1 second. And that's all it takes, is to just be caught slipping, to get caught napping once. And then once you do, the match is over. And that's exactly what happened here. And with all that being said, all that Cammy said is this. Here is your winner and new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Olivia Flores. All it takes is one lapse, one slip, one gap, and all of a sudden, you're taking the 3-second nap and you're watching somebody else walk home with what you thought was yours. Congratulations to Olivia Flores, your women's new Intercontinental Champion. Up next here at the Royal Rumble, the NXT Hardcore Championship is on the line as Right to Censor may have lost one championship. They're looking to gain a different championship as Damian Priest takes on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, with the NXT Hardcore Championship on the line. And that's what we got going on next here at the Royal Rumble. The following match scheduled for one fall held under hardcore rules is for the NXT Hardcore Championship. Introducing first the challenger from the Bronx, New York. Represented in our channel by Sonja, Blayde, and representing Right to Censor, he is Damian Priest. And his opponent, representing the corporation, and represented in our channel by Ginge Dempsey, he is the reigning and defending NXT Hardcore Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes winning this championship back at NXT Deadline. This is his first time putting the title on the line. Meanwhile, Damian Priest would like to make it a net zero for Right to Censor as far as championship matches go tonight. Lose one, gain one. But we'll see how it goes. The NXT Hardcore Championship on the line. Hardcore rules. As a reminder, for those of you who have not seen it or those of you who have forgotten, the hardcore stipulation inside the Ultraverse works like this. All weapons are on the table. Everything is legal. There are, of course, no rope breaks. It's a hardcore rules match. And falls can and will count anywhere.
Whatever it takes to prevent such a thing from happening, gentlemen. Manages to slip out of the way.
However you get it done, wherever you get it done. It could be here, it could be in the parking lot, it could be on the moon. As long as you pin or submit your opponent, then you are the champion. Also, just want to say this. A wrestling match on the moon would be sick. Or it would suck. What do you think? Let me know. Would a wrestling match in low gravity be really good? Or would a wrestling match in low gravity be really bad? Thoughts? What are your thoughts? Let me know. Tries to hook both arms, go for a suplex, but a stomp to the top of the foot. Pinfall here, looking to try to put this one away. Only a 2 count. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, the hardcore champion. I guess she's no longer the American Nightmare with his new affiliation with the corporation. He is now the corporate Nightmare. Cody Rhodes.
And he breaks the pin right away. He was down, but he's
Trying to sneak in there for a small package, but only able to not even able to get a 1 count. That uppercut followed up on the clothesline, but Damian Priest gets right back up to his feet, and Cody Rhodes does it again.
Every location is essentially a blank canvas.
Cody Rhodes is going to use that speed game to his advantage. Damian Priest obviously going to use the power game. And,
They can allow a superstar to do things they
yeah, we get it, Cody. We get it. Get back to work. You know what you got to do.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Punches and slaps being thrown from both sides. Cody Rhodes with a couple of shots. Damian Priest saying, hit me. Cody Rhodes like, hit me. And they're like, all right, let's do this thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Followed by a layout. And Cody Rhodes, hardcore rules. It's only a matter of time. Damian Priest with the tope.
Reckless abandon. The pin
for the championship.
Didn't allow for a weapon to be used. How very right to censor of Damian Priest.
have to wonder if he can keep it up.
How very right to censor of Damian Priest. Using the steel stairs.
Into the stairs.
And of course, if you're asking right to censor, they're going to say that these stairs are not a weapon. They're just a part of the arena. And Cody Rhodes just happened to run into it. That's what those right to censor students would absolutely say about that.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Once again, Priest driving Rhodes into the stairs. And a third time!
driven directly into the steel stairs.
Heinous assault there, but this is a hardcore rules match, so it's all legal. As much as we may not enjoy or appreciate Priest's tactics in this one, he's doing what he needs to do to try to get the job done.
Power behind every maneuver he lays in. Oof, and all the
Job 1, win the championship. There is no job 2.
No telling what's
And Rhodes, no stranger. Now Rhodes getting to the getting to the other side of the ring and showing him. Oh no, Priest cuts Cody open on the edge of the garbage can.
for him to get back on his feet so he can strike. Off the rope.
And this time another tope, but it fails to connect. Cody Rhodes just, well, that trash can made contact with Priest in the face, and I guess both men are bleeding. Yeah, yes, that is, by the way, your free bingo slot on the Royal Rumble bingo is Cody Rhodes bleeds in the match. True.
Oh man, he is fired up now.
Damian Priest
Locked in the crosshairs now.
got Cody in his sights. Cody's down, but Cody gets back up. Uh-oh, Cody Rhodes. Getting Priest back to the inside of the ring. Nasty cut. Maybe like a potentially broken nose there for Rhodes. Big drop kick. Nasty gash. Look at Damian Priest. Does not look like he's doing great right now.
He's starting to set in.
Fist directly to the gut.
Jumping Rhodes. Almost in a headstand.
For his moment to
The recoil of that was so impactful that Rhodes almost in a headstand. And on crossroads.
The crossroads.
the champ is in control.
Makes the cover. Kick out. The hope lives on.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag. This is how much the championship means. You can
Cody
see
Rhodes,
what
Damian
the
Priest,
challengers-
toe to toe.
Looks like Cody.
And Damian Priest. Rhodes felt Priest's taunt and then took full advantage of it.
Into the floor here.
Nice moonsault, beautiful timing there. Rhodes throwing the trash can back in. Obviously, he's got plans for that can. Damian Priest, though, series of kicks, rolls away.
Is waning, but still
Chops to the ear, ducks away from the punch. Tried to go for a double axe handle, not able to. Damian Priest, Rhodes on his shoulder. What's he thinking here? Dumps him on the corner. Pinfall attempt here from the challenger for the Hardcore Championship. Only a 1 count.
kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Damian Priest showed a lot of resolve and a lot of resiliency in this match. After that crossroads kicked out at barely even 2. It was like a 2.0. Now that same garbage can dented over the ribs of Cody Rhodes.
About to head right into danger.
Irish whip reversed by Rhodes. And well, the garbage can. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Priest has got a sledgehammer. Rhodes has got a ladder. Priest swinging for the fences, not able to connect, but Rhodes is. And then right up Main Street. Sledgehammer right up the poop chute. And then explosive shots of the hammer. Cody Rhodes. Crossroads. Yet again. Pinfall. Referee out of position. Ref. Ref. My word. She couldn't get in position to see the shoulders. Rhodes is like, I'm gonna get you in position. How about this? Another crossroads. 1, 2. Cody Rhodes retains. Oh man. Oh man, the referee super out of position the first time around. Cody was like, all right, if you say so. There was no way Cody Rhodes was rolling to the back and saying, where's that referee? He was trying, or she was trying to call me. There was no way he was going to do that this time. Oh, man. If that had gone any other way, that would have been the craziest way for a match to end if that would have gone any other way. But instead, Cody Rhodes walks in and walks out. First successful defense of the Hardcore Championship here at the Royal Rumble. He was able to get the best of Damian Priest. And it took not one but 2 crossroads on the outside and some weird positioning here from the referee. But she was able to get it at the end. Here is your winner and still Hardcore Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I was looking to see, because last time Cody won in a hardcore match, this man kissed a pool of his opponent's blood, and I was just making sure that he wasn't looking for that spot in the ring again. Cody Rhodes, once your hardcore champion, still your hardcore champion. As we continue on the Royal Rumble. Oh my God, we're cutting right to the back is what's going on in the backstage area. It looks like the Undertaker has found Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate and the Undertaker and the Undertaker ambushing Tyler Bate backstage. Obviously, the Undertaker is still upset at the fact that Tyler Bate cost the Undertaker a shot at the Openweight Championship, trying to exact his revenge backstage. Tyler Bate trying to fight through, trying to see around this ladder that happens to be right in front of the camera. This is a very dangerous situation, being caught in this back storage. Oh my God, Undertaker with an explosive power bomb. And now Undertaker trying to bait Tyler Bate over to where those weapons are, and he hit him with a running DDT. Couldn't get the ropes he couldn't get the ropes. So what he did instead is he had Tyler Bate run at him to get that extra momentum into the DDT, into the concrete.
Oh, it's raking the back.
Punch, nope, caught and countered by Tyler Bate. But Undertaker able to shove him away. Undertaker, a much larger man than Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate looks like a child in comparison. Just realize what happens when you go punch for punch with the Undertaker. Bate's not backing down, though. Bate keeps trying to come at the Undertaker, and yeah, with a big headbutt for the dead man. Oh, and Undertaker just throwing Blayde into the ring, showing him just what he would do to him if this were an actual match. Undertaker? I thought he was going old school. I'm not gonna lie. I thought somehow we were gonna see old school in a ring without ropes. I wouldn't have put it past anything. I thought that we were about to see old school in that ring without ropes, though. A bit of a bop there from Tyler Bate, and just Undertaker just keeps trying to push him away. Another bit of a bop from Tyler Bate. Doesn't have the strength. Launches Bate back to the concrete, to the outside.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Jarring European uppercut.
Catches the leg.
Okay. Oh, no, never mind. Choke slam onto the concrete. And then just throws Bate into the side of the ring. And Undertaker going near that Undertaker emblem, by the way, in the background, simply grabs the trash can lid and is just waiting for Bate to get back up to his feet. In this backstage assault, Undertaker ambushing Tyler Bate and doing everything he can to just get his lick of revenge. Big punch, and the Undertaker is just ravenous in his assault on Bate. Nice uppercut to the back of the head, though. Once again, this is Undertaker ambushing Tyler Bate backstage because Tyler Bate cost the Undertaker a shot at the Openweight Championship. Undertaker, clear with vengeance on his mind, wants to take out Tyler Bate for once and for all. Chokeslam, got him cooked, and drives him down. Tyler Bate may be knocked out, and this might just put him in the grave. Oh, Bate getting back up to his feet, going to the trash can. Undertaker on the oh my God, tombstone pile driver. And now Undertaker with a ladder. Now just takes it out of the way. Like, I don't need anything to do with this. I have trusses and barricades and platforms to use. I don't need a ladder. Tyler Bate taking the Undertaker on a walk. Undertaker able to break his grip. This backstage assault. Once again, this was an ambush from the dead man. And Undertaker's clearly got a plan. Clearly got some sort of motive and some sort of some inspiration here that he's trying to seek out.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Series of strikes there from the dead man. Undertaker with Bate up, and then just that's a long way down. There is no way that Tyler Bate's going to be any sort of a full functioning human after this brawl, this brawl from the outside, this brawl from the dead man.
And he heads back into the ring. Oh man, caught the leg. What's he planning to do here? Roll him on his belly, single leg crab.
And Undertaker doing his best just to humiliate Bate.
Trying to fight out of this submission.
With this single leg crab locked in. Obviously, he can't leave this encounter with just a submission.
Hoist it up high here.
Big fall! Oh my God. Imagine seeing the ground approach you like that.
What are they doing here?
Knowing that that was your fate. That was your fate. Undertaker may be a dead man, but he's looking to kill this man. But Tyler Bate somehow, some way, trying to come back and give this some sort of a fight in this backstage ambush from the dead man. And you're just seeing just the Undertaker be the worst forms of The Undertaker. He's just out-muscling.
The Undertaker.
Undertaker, what you doing? Did you think that you could catch him? Maybe a catch choke slam? I don't know what Undertaker was doing, but he gave Tyler Bate an opening here, and Tyler Bate's not gonna capitalize on it. Tiger Driver.
97.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Bate looking to humiliate his opponent.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Clothesline, but the Undertaker getting right, and once again another Tyler Driver.
Tyler Driver.
Another Tiger Driver. It's a good year, 97 is.
With a standing shooting star.
Oh, kick to the
Taken to the outside.
face and the Undertaker. Big 450 for Bate. Look at Bate's back. When the camera pans back up, if he turns his back to the camera, look at how bruised Tyler Bate is.
That holds back Bates' attack.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
It's Tyler Bate fighting with life and limb on the line of this backstage assault here at the Royal Rumble. Another Tiger Driver.
97.
Another one. That's 3. And now Bate looking to bury the dead man for good. But the Undertaker rises from the grave. He always seems to be able to.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting. And
Tombstone on the concrete. Undertaker is waiting to see that Tyler Bate has no life in his eyes. And that does it here at the Royal Rumble. Undertaker just absolutely destroying Tyler Bate in this backstage assault as we continue on with the regular scheduled action. And what's next here at the Royal Rumble is the Intercontinental Championship on the line as the Switchblade Jay White, the former United States champion who held that title by hostage while transferring over to the SmackDown brand, taking on the story of the year, the main man, Oro Mensah, who has completely taken the world, the universe, the Ultraverse by storm. This man has done nothing but continue to impress and impress and impress and impress. And that's what he's looking to do here. He's looking to impress some more with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Jay White taking on Oro Mensah up next here at the Royal Rumble. The following match is scheduled for one fall with no disqualifications, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Auckland, New Zealand, represented in our channel by Hidden Blayde. He is the Switchblade, Jay White. And his opponent. He is the reigning and defending Intercontinental Champion, represented in our channel by Mr. Biffy. He is the main man, Oro Mensah.
Tonight continues the tradition.
This match, once again, is a standard Intercontinental Championship match, except there are no disqualifications. With no disqualifications also means there will be no rope breaks, but it is not falls count anywhere. That is a thing to keep in mind. You can do whatever damage you want to your opponent, but it has to finish inside the ring. Let's see how this one goes down. The Intercontinental Championship on the line. Jay White, the challenger. Oro Mensah, the champion. And there has been a lot of talk about this leading into this match, thinking that Jay White could be Oro Mensah's biggest challenge yet as the Intercontinental Champion. Only a 1 count. Oro Mensah has held the Intercontinental Championship for what feels like forever. He is the longest reigning active champion that we have had in the Ultraverse this season. The longest reigning active champion. He has had the Intercontinental Championship all the way dating back to May.
Stops are being pulled out by the champ now.
He has held the Intercontinental Championship for so long. Oro Mensah has been the only person this season to have been the Intercontinental Championship holder. It was vacated between seasons, and then through a series of qualifying matches, Oro Mensah was able to get himself dubbed as the main man. And a lot of people doubted Oro Mensah. A lot of people still have doubts about Oro Mensah. But Oro Mensah this season has done nothing but shut people up. 14-7 record, coming in and trying to take down the Switchblade Jay White. But the Switchblade Jay White has won championships everywhere that he's gone. Former NXT champion, former NXT Hardcore champion, former United States champion. On Raw, was the United States champion when he was on SmackDown, even though that title belonged to Raw. And now the Intercontinental Championship in his sights. Jay White, a danger to Oro Mensah. 13-10 record, no disqualifications, means that Jay White is right at home. And being right at home, you know that Jay White's going to get himself some toys, like a hockey stick. Because why not? Oh, nice awareness there from Oro Mensah. But yeah, Jay White is a threat, a legitimate and an imminent threat to the title reign of Oro Mensah, who has held this title for forever. Kick. Delivered.
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. Barely kicks out. That was a long 2 count there. The best thing about a no disqualification match is how it can bring out a
back and forth. Well, Jay White back up to his feet. Sweeps or trips up Oro Mensah. He's got him up and drives him down. Huge knee to the face. And Jay White just staring at the main man saying, this is your Intercontinental Champion. This is the man. And yes, he is. As Oro Mensah saying, all right, if there's no DQs, I can take advantage of this too. How about a baseball bat? Trying to line up Jay White, but Jay White getting right back on the attack. That abdominal stretch may do well to weaken your opponent. But once again, as you see the referee staying inside the ring, this match has got to finish on the inside of the ring. There are no disqualifications. There are no countouts. There are destroyers, though. There are destroyers, though, and that was a hell of a destroyer on the outside. Followed up by the big drive, but Jay White just shakes it off. Jay White back into the ring. He did introduce that hockey stick. Gotta wonder if that's gonna go. Well, Jay White is standing right by it. Oro Mensah right into the trap. You don't want to allow your opponent to have higher ground. Kick, counter, kick to the gut. True Iceman! Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate the hell out of that. Incredible to see you. Jay White! Jay White! Wrenching the knee back, and Oro Mensah needed to use the ropes to get back up to his feet. Oro Mensah in a bad spot. Jay White has got him in a very vulnerable position. Up on the top rope. This is not gonna be good for Oro Mensah. Double underhook, and then on the stick. The double underhook suplex on the stick.
He gets the kick out after the one. You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Well, that was a 1 count. That was a 1 count. And Jay White just bouncing Oro Mensah's head off of the canvas. Series of stomps delivered by White. Hard Irish whip, and oh no, spear countered by Oro Mensah, the main man, the Intercontinental Champion. Only able to get a 2 count again. Springboard moonsault to an unaware Jay White. Once again, no disqualifications. I have a feeling that Jay White was one of the ones responsible for this stipulation. Oh, that shovel was almost right across the top of the head, and instead already gets returned in spades to Oro Mensah. Drops him onto it. Jay White, a former hardcore champion in a no disqualification match for the Intercontinental Championship. Missed with a big kick. Missed with a big kick. Oro Mensah. He's got him up. Dumps him down. And Oro Mensah starting to feel it again. He's dancing. He trips the leg. He's got him. Crossface. This is how Oro Mensah has won so many of his matches over this reign as Intercontinental Champion. However, it's not going to be the case this time around. Oro Mensah not able to hold it on for long. Jay White knows a thing or two about being in tough situations and was able to find his way out of it. Big jawbreaker and the Intercontinental Champion. Oro Mensah swing and a miss. Jay White now on the attack right from behind. Oro Mensah is in a vulnerable position. Turn around, dumps him down, holds it for the pinfall for the 1, the 2, and only able to get the 2 count. Only able to get the 2 count. But Jay White, he is a veteran. He knows that he needs to stay on it. Jay White, oh, got locked in again. Locked in again. The main man with the submission again. Oh, Jay White. Oh, Mensah's grip just slipped. Just slipped. Springboard, moonsault, connects, flush, and that, my friends, will not do it for this match. Will not do it for this match. Oro Mensah is in a hell of a fight against a hell of a competitor, and we know that about Switchblade Jay White. We know that he is. We have discussed this. The biggest threat to Oro Mensah in the Intercontinental Championship that he's had in this reign. Sometimes you just gotta throw a kendo stick at your opponent's face. Spear, and he wasn't able to get all of that. It might be enough, but I'm not sure. No, Jay White didn't. He wasn't able to put all of the sauce out of that spear. You could tell it was kind of a desperation. Don't know what Jay White was going for there. Good Oro Mensah with a big counter. Hard Irish whip into the near ropes. Ducks under, on and around, up and down. Nice tilt-a-whirl DDT. Oro Mensah needs to stop focusing on getting weapons and start focusing on getting wins. Well, I guess that's one way to do it, by throwing a chair at your opponent's face. Oro Mensah, though, brainboard, senton. Oro Mensah has heard the talk every time Oro Mensah has a match. Oh, this could be the match. Oh, this could be the one. And look at Oro Mensah! Look at the strength! Just a pure strength there. Pop Jay White into the... Oh, big counter there from White. And 2! The Destino! No!
He just won't give up.
And Jay White now with the shovel, lighting up the Intercontinental Champion.
Each of these shots, something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
And those are heavy shots in the corner. Those are heavy shots. Jay White floats over. Spiked him. Head bouncing off of the shoulder. The shovel. Head pinned on the shovel. 2 count in the match. Jay White cannot believe that he is getting challenged, getting pushed like this from Oro Mensah. You were seeing the frustration build up, and Jay White once again just tripped into the spear. Man, more like a chop block, but it gets the job done. Jay White. Jay White is he's a killer, man. He's got that killer instinct. It is so damn hard in a championship match when you were a champion to defeat Jay White as a challenger. It is, you guys want to hear a fun fact about Jay White? Since joining the Ultraverse, every time that Jay White has been the challenger in a championship match, you're not going to believe this. In all but one of the matches that Jay White has had as a challenger, he is left as the winner. All but one. Jay White, this is his like 6th or something championship reign, championship reign though. All this season alone, all but one, Jay White has walked into challenger and walked out as champion. A long reign, the longest active reign of any champion, comes to an end here at the Royal Rumble by the hands of this man. Here is your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Switchblade Jay White.
This is literally one for the history books, and we got to witness it up close and personal.
Stop making this about you, Saxton. This is about the new champ.
And we're going to continue on with the Royal Rumble. Up next here at the Royal Rumble, the NXT Championship is on the line. Kofi Kingston earned a shot at the NXT Championship as he takes on Dustin. How did Kofi qualify for this match? Well, in our last NXT Stream Review deadline, Kofi Kingston was the Iron Survivor. And because of that, he got a shot here tonight at the Royal Rumble at the NXT Champion. That's what's going down here next here at the Royal Rumble. Your next match here at the Royal Rumble is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the NXT World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Ghana, West Africa, represented in our channel by Raven and Coffee Vibes. He is the NXT Men's Iron Survivor. He is Kofi Kingston. And his opponent, represented in our channel by Prince Daemon and representing the Order. He is the reigning and defending NXT World Champion. He is simply known as Dustin.
You can feel the tension here tonight. Definitely a big fight feel.
Corey Graves just said it. You can feel it. It is a big fight feel. Big money is on the line as the big gold from NXT being presented to champion and challenger. Our referee just got to make sure that she's in the right position. She had problems with that earlier today. she had problems with that earlier today.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now let's ring. We are underway. This next match.
champion crowned here tonight.
Whoa, don't you think you're putting the cart before the horse, Cole? The champ is the
Now,
champ
once
for a
again,
reason.
Kofi Kingston fought his way to earn this at NXT Deadline. At NXT Deadline, Kofi Kingston defeated 4 other people in the Iron Survivor Challenge. He got it done in the last minutes of the Iron Survivor Challenge as well. He showed that he can go the entire distance with 4 other competitors. However, stepping into the ring with 4 other people is much different than when you're stepping into it by yourself. Kofi Kingston, as is the rules with championship matches, managers not joining you at ringside by default. So Kofi does not have Xavier Woods to lean on for counsel during a match. Kofi has got to do this all on his own. This is his first ever World Championship opportunity here in the Ultraverse. In the 11 seasons that we have ran, Kofi has been here through all of them. And this is his first opportunity to contend for a world title. Will the pressure make Kofi buckle, or will he shine, or will it turn him into a diamond? We'll see. Meanwhile, Dustin, who has held gold on a few occasions, tried to go for an E strike there, but ended up eating a knee from Kofi Kingston. Dustin is used to having William Regal, Lord William Regal, accompanying him to ringside, providing counsel and also frequent distractions. Lord William Regal has been one of the most active managers that we have had. Dustin tried to play chase. That was a bad game of tag. He just got tagged in the face with a drop kick, beautifully executed by Kofi Kingston.
Impressive kick out this late.
Smart, attacking the arm.
Oh, no, we don't need this right now.
What's happening? It's who the f is here at the Rumble? Who is?
Matchup. Where is he?
What's going on? And okay, Dustin pulling out. Dustin pulling out cheap tricks to try to cheat his way. Dungeon Lock walked in. And Dungeon Lock not able to do much of anything as Kofi tried to go for another springboard. This time getting caught, but able to overpower. Get out of a bad position. Kick to the gut there from Dustin. Using the distraction to get the advantage. Thumb to the eye. Low blow, ref.
Come on. There was absolutely nothing inadvertent about that.
Ref!
It's about as uncalled for as it comes.
He just hit him in the balls. Dustin just hit Kofi in the balls. What is this ref allowing to happen? And now after the distraction, and well, knees to the turnbuckle, Kofi tried to get back out of the way. After the distraction, after the low blow, Kofi trying to get back into this. Big clothesline there from Kingston.
Looking to take it to the air now.
Dustin to the outside, but Kingston no stranger to fly! With no effort whatsoever. Hops up to the top. Frog splash crossbody to the outside of the ring. And now Kofi Kingston. Feel a little trouble in paradise.
Kingston. Excellent timing from Kofi there. A millisecond off on that move. It could have been disastrous.
Into the side of the ring, by the way.
What a way to get out of that one.
Springboard and another drop kick. Dustin just no counter. For Kofi Kingston's agility and Kofi Kingston's ability to fly through the air.
Got him lined up.
Kofi was going for a big move there, and you could tell. And Dustin also could tell. Was able to get away. Oh, Dustin got him caught. Knee to the face. German suplex. Bridge pin for the 1, 2. Then a 2 count only as Kofi still hangs on. Kofi still hangs on.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark, or is it the challenger's last gasp?
Kofi needs to find a way to fight back into this. Ever since being hit in the balls by Dustin, it has been all Dustin. Big spine buster. Arn Anderson would have some notes on that. Dustin looking to fly. 450 elbow into the middle of the ring. And hey, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. I thought that it was over. I thought it was over. Dustin's he's starting to fire his big moves, and now Kofi Kingston getting back into it. Kofi Kingston sending Dustin collapsing to the outside of the ring.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
Huge turnaround here as Kofi starting to feel himself.
Taking things to the outside, but
You feel that momentum shift? That momentum started to put on the other jersey. Now Kofi Kingston from the apron. Referee better get out of the way. Springboard chop to the top of the head. Oh! I thought he was going to boom drop, but instead tried to go for a frog splash. Now Dustin. T-bone suplex. And now Dustin sizing up. Bang! PK!
fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
And not going for the pinfall. And Kofi was smart as hell to roll to the outside of the ring. That was smart as hell, although he did get caught. No, he didn't get caught. He escapes. Dustin with the back elbow, though. Then a punch. Kofi Kingston trying to stumble away, and he does with a nice hip toss. Boom! 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 Do it, Kofi! Get it done! Make history for yourself! Knife edge chopped at the top of the head! Kofi getting ahead of steam. Then a neck breaker to try to slow this one down. But Dustin not going to allow that to happen. Kicks right back up. Wrenches up the tempo right again. Kofi Kingston not getting a chance to breathe. Irish whip. Ducks under. Dustin. Sling blade. No matter what Kingston does, it seems as though Dustin has a counter. Dustin has an answer. Dustin has a response. Dustin has a way out as he's just waving to the crowd. The ego, the confidence. We said it as he made his way to the ring. Dustin just oozing with swagger and confidence coming into this match, feeling like this is a done deal. It's already expected. But now Kofi Kingston back up to his feet. Series of chops, series of strikes. Neck breaker there from Dustin. Oh, bang!
The champ might have just sealed things.
No! Oh, Kofi would survive. Oh my God. Thought that was it. It was not. Will wrestling take over? And then the strength. But Kofi getting out of it. Kofi getting out of it. Chop block. And once again, Dustin gets goaded and gets baited into another drop kick. 2 count though. 2 count. Kofi Kingston. Once again, needs to, whatever that is, needs to just never do that again in this match. He's tried for it twice. He has failed it twice. Irish whip, trying to go for a stomp to the shoulders. And Dustin able to catch himself on the ropes and stop his momentum. Big fight feel. Big match. Big stakes on the line as the NXT Championship is on the line here. Dustin in the all-white is your champion. Kofi Kingston, the challenger. Won this match, won the opportunity to get this match, rather, by winning the Iron Survivor Challenge at NXT Deadline. And Kofi wanting to show that he's not just a flash in the pan, that he's not just an afterthought, that he can be the world champion. Kofi Kingston setting up. Kofi Kingston puts him down for the 1, the 2. Not enough. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Kofi, what are you thinking? He's firing himself up into the corner, but reverse into the referee. And that shot into the referee was a bad Death Valley driver. That burning hammer. That burning hammer. And the referee almost got caught. But you know, Kofi Kingston surely got caught in there. And now Dustin just toying with Kingston. Floats over. Got him up, drives him down. Dustin is just playing with his food at this point. But Kofi Kingston is still feeling froggy. It's every time. And now Kingston hooks the arms again. Dumps him down again. Kingston foot is away from the ropes for the 1, for the 2, for the... But it was only a 2 count. Oh, man. Oh, man. It was as close as it gets. Running knee delivered by Dustin, the NXT champion. Kofi fighting with life and limb on the line. Oh, no suplex. Instead, flat call. Good game, good fight, good night. Dustin retains. Hell of an effort there for Kofi Kingston. Man, did he show it. He showed so much gut, so much grit, so much heart. It's just that Dustin, this dude is a pure dude. You have to wrestle almost a perfect match against Dustin in order to get the win. Unfortunately for Kofi Kingston, that's just what he did. He wrestled almost a perfect match. He didn't quite get perfection. Whatever that splash was that Kofi Kingston went for was 2 big reversals back to back. Opened the door. And if you give Dustin a shot, just a little bit of room, well, the truth is in the pudding. The tail is in the tape. Kofi Kingston he showed though. He's got heart. He's got it. It just, unfortunately, he did not have enough of it to win against Dustin. Dustin, though, had a hell of a fight. You can see it. Here is your winner and still NXT World Champion, Dustin. Standing tall and proud here at the Royal Rumble. Dustin leaves in, he came in and leaves out as the NXT champion as we roll on. Hey Slate, we have got for you the Raw Women's Championship on the line as Bloody Bunny, represented in our channel by Bloody Bunny, takes on Toni Storm, represented by Zero Lightning, for the Raw Women's Championship. This match will be a ladder match, so we'll see how it goes down here at the Royal Rumble. And here we go. The following match is a ladder match for the Raw Women's Championship. Bloody Bunny, your challenger. Storm, your champion. We're going to forego the formal introductions and get right into it. Referee getting the hell out of the way, as the only way to win this match is to ascend the top of a ladder, reach up, and rip the title that's hanging above the air, hanging above the ring in the air.
The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike.
And well, Toni Storm making quick work to make her way out to that ladder. I mean, let's face it. Here comes Bloody Bunny though, and watch out. Yep, ladder goes down and a Russian leg sweep. Series of strikes to the face there delivered by Bloody Bunny, who then has got her eyes on the prize, and that prize is the ladder. And it's going to be a tug of war for that ladder on the outside of the ring. Toni Storm double underhook. And Toni Storm very fittingly hits the Stormbreaker onto the ladder to start off the match. Holy!
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
And once again, both are trying to gain positioning. Well, that's another way to use it. Dump your opponent on the apron and then have them fall face first into the ladder, sweeping the leg, taking the ladder out of the hand. And now it's Bloody Bunny with her hands on the ladder. Both Toni Storm and Bloody Bunny fighting over that ladder, literally and figuratively. Toni is finally getting it back inside the inside of the, finally getting it to the inside of the ring. And after the drop kick, Toni Storm thinking that that's going to be enough. I can guarantee you, Toni, it's not. I can guarantee you it's not. But over the top rope, this is the Royal Rumble. Toni Storm feeling like, well, Toni Storm into the air raid crash. Beautifully executed by Storm. Oh, and Storm now. This is not a TLC match, Toni. Face first into the edge of the ring. Toni thinking that this is a TLC. This is just a ladder match, Toni. Toni thrown in the ring. The ladder knocked back down, and we are back to square one. Sweeps the leg. Toni Storm, though, has got powerful legs, able to just slingshot Bloody Bunny away, try to go for a discus kick, but not able to get it there. And instead, just to get out of my face suplex.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. And she's coming back to the ring.
Now that chair that Toni Storm introduced goes flying in the air as Toni able to counter. Series of strikes from Storm. Ladder in hand. Bloody Bunny down on the ground. Toni Storm cannot think that that's going to be enough, as Bloody Bunny was starting to stir. The Raw Women's Championship is on the line. Toni Storm, your champion. Bloody Bunny is the challenger. Series of strong strikes, then a big kick. Taking Bloody Bunny. No, Toni, don't. This is a bad idea. This is a really bad idea. That was a really bad idea. Poor judgment there for Toni Storm as Bloody Bunny jumped up to her feet, literally right behind her. Big Samoa drop onto the chair.
Our champion is getting rocked a little.
And after the knees to the back, Bloody Bunny taking her paces around the ladder towards the chair and just headshot.
Turning back to the ring.
Toni Storm just shakes it off though. Gets back to the inside of the ring as these two going back and forth here at the Rumble. Big Samoan drop once again. Bloody Bunny's got Toni Storm down. Toni Storm getting right back up.
She flipped that attack around.
She gets knocked down. And then she gets up again. You're never going to keep her down. You know, Toni Storm, she might take a whiskey drink. She may take a lager drink. She might take a cider drink. She might take a vodka drink. Just sing some songs that remind us of the good times. And some songs that remind her of her better times. And she'll try to sing a song that remind her of her championship times as she drops her head. As she drops her opponent right on that stack of dimes. Then Toni Storm tried to go for the lightning strike. And instead gets driven down with vertigo. Bloody Bunny ascending the ladder, the first person to touch the title with her hands. Bloody Bunny! Oh. Ripped off of the ladder by Toni Storm, and this match continues on. Although Toni Storm onto the apron is not going to be enough. Or maybe it will be. Toni Storm is making quick work. Bloody Bunny's right there. Storm still on the ladder, still trying to fight. Kicking Bloody Bunny away before being smart enough to get off of the ladder. That was very close. Oh, up and down. What a hell of a slam there from Toni Storm. Followed by a second row moonsault, but Bloody Bunny able to get out of the way.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent.
Bloody Bunny with Storm in the corner. Drop kick. Throat right to the top turnbuckle, by the way. And now it's Bloody Bunny's time. Now it's Bloody Bunny's shot. She's got her hands. She's swatting away. She's got it up. She's... Oh my God! That was seconds away. Seconds away. Up and down with the backbreaker. There is no chance. Oh, that would be the chance. Bloody Bunny hopping, killing time, hopping out to the apron, saving Toni Storm for just a little bit. Bloody Bunny is up. Toni Storm is stirring. Bloody has got her hands on the title. But here comes Storm from behind. Irish whip, and that sends Storm to the outside of the ring. And I don't think that Toni Storm has got it in her to make it there in time. Bloody Bunny on top of the ladder will be leaving Royal Rumble as your women's champion on Raw. Bloody Bunny gets the title. Bloody Bunny is your champion. Pretty damn good ladder match between these two. Would have liked to have seen a high spot or two, but you know, who am I to judge? I'm not the one that's in the match. But what I will say is that these two put a hell of an effort into it. It was a real tug of war there, literally and figuratively, at the beginning of the match and at the end of the match when it came to getting the hands on the ladder, but also getting the hands on the title. And with the Raw Women's Championship now in tow, Bloody Bunny claims her first World Championship. Here is your winner and new Raw Women's Champion, Bloody Bunny. Bloody Bunny will be leaving the Royal Rumble victorious as your new Women's Champion as we continue on with the show. And our next match here at the Royal Rumble. The NXT Women's Championship is on the line as Carmella, who is one of the longer reigning champions. No, she's had the championship for a while, but not one of our longest reigning champions. She is taking on Chelsea Green, who is the Iron Survivor. As once again, we saw this from Kofi Kingston earlier tonight. Chelsea Green at Deadline, winning the Women's Iron Survivor match, getting herself a championship opportunity at Carmella's NXT Women's Championship here at the Royal Rumble, and that's what's going to be next. Has it? She had the title for that long? Since July. I just misspoke. Carmella has apparently held the title all the way dating back to July, confirmed inside of our historical record book. She has held the title for just under 200 days, making her one of the longer reigning active champions here in the Ultraverse. And she puts her title on the line. She puts her title on the line against Chelsea Green. Your next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, represented in our channel by Kitty Cat Chesto, she is Chelsea Green. And her opponent, representing Diamond Dolls, he is the reigning and defending NXT Women's Champion, represented in our channel by the Raging Scott Stand, she is Carmella. Carmella, as once again mentioned in the lead-up for this match, has held the NXT Women's Championship since June. It's her first singles championship that Carmella has had in well over 6 or 7 seasons, and she's been damn proud to hold it, looking to continue that reign here through the Royal Rumble. But she's running up against a buzzsaw, as Chelsea Green got this match by nature, by virtue of winning the Women's Iron Survivor at Deadline.
You can tell these superstars are ready to give their all to walk out of here the champion.
Both women in this match have a lot to lose. But Chelsea Green, her pride is on the line. But also she's got a lot of momentum carrying into this match, although not the best record, 9-19. Carmella, however, represented by the Raging Scott Stand, 19-8.
Goes into the corner.
Irish rip into the ropes, into the turnbuckle rather, and then a German suplex from Chelsea Green. Carmella was out on her feet for a second, or at least was playing possum. Slap to the side of, whoa, wow. Back and forth already in this match. These two starting off. Yeah, Chelsea saying, hit me as hard as you can, champ. How about that? Knife edge chops being traded both sides exchanging knife edge chops. Big punch there from Chelsea. Big punch there from Carmella. Back and forth we go. Kevin Dunn, by the way, is in control of the cameras for this moment. Kick to the gut, and Carmella putting all of that to rest. And after that back and forth, Carmella putting the brakes on anything that Chelsea Green has to offer. Big clothesline there from the champion.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
Now Carmella up on the top rope. We're going to hit something big here.
From the top.
Big axe bomber.
Carmella is having her way here. Green has to find a way to right the ship here. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Stomp to the ribs. As even though her 9-19 record would not reflect a great record for a lot of people, that is a losing percentage. Lost about a third of the matches that you've been in. I will say this: Chelsea Green has been super impressive in the ring, very improved. A lot of those losses on her win-loss record were early in the season, and as the season has gone on, she's really found a way to establish her own.
She kicks out at one. Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Yeah, right. Kick to the face, then to the gut, chop to the chest. Big kick, cutting open the champion. And Chelsea Green is vibing in this match.
Literally.
Shout out to Matt Cardona there with a Rough Rider. Looking to put this one away early. The 2 count. Early for a 2 count.
Deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Big heat-seeking elbow. Chelsea Green. Only a 2 count.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over. Who knows what that
And Chelsea Green, that momentum is on her side, hitting big moves. The Rough Rider, then the heat-seeking elbow. Those are 2 of her knockout moves. Carmella needs to find a way to seize the momentum, to slow down Chelsea Green's groove, because right now, Chelsea Green's moving. She's able to pull off whatever she wants to.
What are we about to see?
Couple of knees. Trying to deaden the leg. Little Charlie horse action there. Trying to drive those stop to the underside of the shoulder. Send a shock all the way down your arm through the fingertips. And Carmella, who is bleeding profusely, is not affected by it whatsoever. Figure 4 headlock. And that's, you know, that's key because Carmella also does have that cone of silence, so she's able to weaken the neck of an opponent. It does set her up for future success later in the match. Nice back elbow delivered by Chelsea Green. Hey, Chelsea in the corner. Running, flipping senton there. Stuck the landing too. Oh, well done. Well done from Green. Champion, literally on the ropes, on the apron, dazed, being punched in the face by the challenger Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green has shown that she can take a hit or two and dish out a little bit more than that, especially with the win of the Iron Survivor match. PK, thumb stomp. This would be a good time for a pinfall, but instead Chelsea Green turns it around. Moon stomp.
You can see the toll this match has taken on these competitors.
The pain look on their faces.
What a menace! She had super airtime with that, and yet somehow didn't go for the pin. Carmella with the trip, little DTH, drop toe hold, then walks the runway, kicks the gut, lights up the chest. Carmella starting to roll here. That atomic drop right on the butt bone. Then the Mella Buster, busting open Chelsea Green. Then the Twisted Bliss. A shout out to Alexa Bliss, but that foot is far underneath the ropes. Our referee was on it. Didn't even let that get to a 1 count. If Carmella would have hooked the other leg, who knows what would have happened there? Carmella hooked the wrong leg. Series of chops and strikes from Carmella to Chelsea Green on the outside of the ring. Back elbow though from Chelsea.
The volume in this building has increased exponentially.
This audience knows how to count. Of all nights, this audience is going to let you know what the count is. Crowd all counting along with the referee. As we are on the outside of the ring, championship cannot change hands via countout. And I think Chelsea Green has realized that. And both women getting back to the inside of the ring. Big back elbow from Carmella. Pinfall attempt here to try to retain the championship. Not able to get it done. Not able to get it done. Carmella can't be frustrated with the back elbow not landing the shot. Come on now, Carmella. Focus in. You know that you've got to fight here. You're against the Iron Survivor. Another Twisted Bliss. This time dead center of the ring. No ropes anywhere in sight. For the 1, for the 2. 1, 2, not a 3. This one continues on, and Carmella's got to find some other way. Big punch, then another elbow, no cotton counter by the challenger. The Women's Championship on NXT on the line. Carmella, your champion. Chelsea Green, the challenger. Hammerlock, reverse hammerlock, neckbreaker. Not only is that landing on your head and shoulders, but also the way that your arm is bent back, that does a lot of pain on your arm as well. So Carmella could be looking to end this here, looking for maybe a Mella Buster middle of the ring, and whatever she was going for, Chelsea Green saying not a chance. Big counter at a big time. Chelsea Green starting to try to fight back. Irish whip into the ref. Into the ref. And then pulling both arms back. Is Carmella able to turn the hips and then get her leverage point? Mella Buster. Mella Buster. Oh, just like that, Carmella. Code of silence. Chelsea Green, the momentum, turns the momentum of the move around. You see Chelsea Green's blood pooling on the mat right there from, oh, I'm prettier.
The challenger comes up big.
Two. Both women giving literal blood, sweat, and tears for this match for the NXT Women's Championship. Will Chelsea Green be able to climb to the mountaintop, or will Carmella still be the mountain? Over to the ropes. What is Chelsea Green thinking here? She's thinking she wants to take the power out of the arms. Pops the arm around the ropes, try to pop that shoulder out of socket. Now to the other rope. Ducks the low bridge. If this were the main event of the night, that would be an elimination. Carmella. Carmella. Diving crossbody from the Wile E. Coyote camera.
Self-preservation out the window. I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Springboard. Oh, what a mule kick. Hit that one right between the eyes. Chelsea Green does it.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
The Iron Survivor turned NXT Women's Champion. Chelsea Green with she had that mule kick, and I tell you, man, I had not seen Chelsea Green hit a kick with that much force since she has been here. Radio silence on the outside of the ring. She had to do so much to overcome Carmella. Carmella just kept battling back. Hell, locked her into, like, look, hell, you just saw it right there. A Mella Buster into a pool of her own blood. Then Chelsea Green was able to reverse it with an I'm prettier, doing the same to Carmella, making her face her own blood. And Chelsea Green, that mule kick, was able to put it away. Here is your winner and new NXT Women's Champion, Chelsea Green. Climb to the top of the mountain. Chelsea Green, overcome with joy, filled with confidence. Your new Women's Champion on NXT. And Chelsea may be red in the face, but NXT is feeling green. Not my best line, but we'll go with it. not my best one. Not my best one. How many championships have changed hands tonight? We've had a few. We've had some titles retained. but I think we're at 4 or 5 champions changing hands tonight. It just so happens that we have 2 matches left. One of them is the Women's Royal Rumble match, and the other is for the SmackDown World Heavyweight Championship, SmackDown Undisputed Championship, as Finn Balor takes on a man who has been living up to the name, Mr. Perfect. One-on-one, SmackDown Undisputed Championship is on the line next here at the Royal Rumble. Hit me in the face with gum. Following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the SmackDown Undisputed Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Grey County, Wicklow, Ireland. Represented in our channel by Space Toaster, he is Finn Balor. And his opponent, represented in our channel by Vaquer, he's the reigning and defending SmackDown Undisputed Champion. He is Mr. Perfect. With that beautiful SmackDown Undisputed Championship held above his head.
A top name in this industry.
Finn Balor looking at what's on the line. The magnificent SmackDown Undisputed Championship held high and true. Let's get to it. Winner of this match will leave as the SmackDown Undisputed Champion as we get towards the last stages in the season, towards WrestleMania. Being a world champion is a privilege and a curse, because we all know that the Men's Royal Rumble winner, Aleister Black, will be sitting in watching all the championship matches as as Aleister has got a heavy decision to make, whether he's going to challenge for the SmackDown Undisputed Championship, the Raw World's Heavyweight Championship, or the NXT Championship. And as the GM for NXT would let Aleister Black know, to bring it home.
Being sized up, he might regret getting back up here.
Finn Balor on the apron. Tried to go for a ripcord lariat, but not as a springboard lariat, buckshot style, wasn't able to do so.
What a hip toss.
But it is a big decision. It is a big decision for Aleister Black to make after winning the Royal Rumble. Handspring Pele kick there delivered by Balor.
Some damage being dealt to the champ.
Yeah, Balor putting his big match expertise to work there.
Big reversal. Breaks the grip. Overhead punch. And Balor with the lamest kick to the back of the head.
Because no doubt Balor will do the same.
Absolutely, Cole. Finn Balor will take any opening you leave for him, so you can't allow him to do so. Seriously, don't leave any room for error, because Balor will pounce in an instant.
Balor, springboard, double springboard, drop kick there to Mr. Perfect. Finn Balor just stalking Mr. Perfect with a perfect dodge. But Balor is ravenous in this match. Balor is on it. Tried to go for a kick. Nope. Caught. Counted. Up and over. Kick to the face. Mr. Perfect may have a battle plan, but right now it's not working. Right now, Finn Balor is able to. He's just dancing around Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect isn't taking this lying down anymore.
But Mr. Perfect still has to
And Perfect hasn't been able to wrestle the same match that he's been able to have in his reign as a champion. He's used to being able to use that very slow grounded pound pace. He's used to just wearing his opponent down and then being able to choke them out with that sleeper hold. But Finn Balor is just running circles around Mr. Perfect, and Mr. Perfect needs to find a way to adjust the tactics, or he's going to find himself on the losing end of this match and losing his world champion, losing the Undisputed Championship.
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
Knee to the gut. Followed up by an elbow.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect delivering his usual perfection.
Big stiff elbow, and what's Mr. Perfect using the ropes? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you better make sure you break that up. Although Mr. Perfect, it would serve him well to get DQ'd, because a DQ means that Perfect would leave as still champion. May lose the match, but he'd win the war. Big axe bomber, and now all of a sudden, Mr. Perfect is starting to, he's rode out the waves, and now it's kind of slack tide here where Mr. Perfect kind of get his bearings. The tide is not rolling in, it's not rolling one way or the other. Mr. Perfect can find a perfect opportunity to turn this around, but Finn Balor with an excellent executed reversal there. Float over. Neck breaker for Mr. Perfect.
That was pretty.
We mentioned the winner of the men's rumble. Of course, the winner of the women's still yet to be determined, as that will be our final match of the Royal Rumble stream preview event. The Women's Royal Rumble, which will be happening after the conclusion of this match.
They can truly be.
Oh, wrenches the arm back, wrenches the other arm back. A little manipulation of the joints there from Finn Balor. Stop to the small of the back. And then after the technical move, a high-flying, agile move, that springboard Phoenix Splash from Finn Balor almost turned faster than my eyes were able to catch up with.
Hoisted up, dropped on the knee with a gutbuster.
The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
Finn Balor, nope.
Stiff elbow.
Series of elbows there from Mr. Perfect to try to get the leverage, to try to find a way to get the advantage. Irish whip into the ring announcer's table. And then to the commentator's table again. Then a sling blade. Not done there. Basement drop kick. And Finn Balor is on it now. Finn Balor is... Oh, never mind. Here goes Mr. Perfect. Oh, no. There goes Finn Balor with a nice counter. On the outside of the ring, you see the referee. Oh, my. Whoa, my God!
Evasive maneuvering there.
What? What's that? Combo from Balor. Jesus Christ, that was sick. You ever see something so incredible that your eyes just don't process it? Because that's what that just was.
Still not enough to put him away.
Finn Balor is a dude who's, oh, the strap is down. The chest meat is out. And Mr. Perfect looking to hit the perfect plex.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
Finn Balor's going to need a lot more than that to stay down.
Winning this title means to give everything you've got. I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches.
And that maneuver being that stomping. Oh, the sleeper hold. The sleeper hold.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
But Finn not giving in to the sleeper hold either.
Everything he can do to create space here.
Mr. Perfect with a perfect drop kick to the shoulder.
Finn really having trouble with his defense.
Nice heel kick there from Finn Balor to able to at least knock Perfect down.
Huge kick connects.
Mr. Perfect. Up and down. Oh, big 1916 from Finn Balor.
Mr. Perfect does it.
Then a Pele kick cutting open the SmackDown Undisputed Champion, Mr. Perfect. Finn, we know what this is. Coup de grace! Long distance with it too. Finn Balor to become the SmackDown Undisputed Champion. And he does not do it. That's barely a 2 count. That's barely a 2 count. Mr. Perfect still, and Finn, that cardio coming in play. Look at Finn Balor go. He's not showing an ounce of slowdown in this one. Takes the 2, immediately gets right back to, oh, Mr. Perfect. He's hooked the leg. He's got the arm. He's got him up. Perfect plex. Bridge pin. For the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count.
Keeping the championship dream alive.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag. This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers every pore.
The next big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina left to pull
Mr.
it out?
Perfect sizing up Finn on the apron, just tosses him down. Perfect is cut open. Might have a broken nose or something. Sleeper hold! Locked in!
Fading. This could be it. We could see a tap out.
Will Finn tap?
He lets go of the hold.
No!
See any reason for it?
No telling what's going on in his mind right
And now Mr. Perfect up on the top rope. Does not hit the elbow. And it opens the door for Balor. Reversal. Irish whip. And then the knee. That kitchen sink. Delivers the kitchen sink right to the perfectly chiseled abs. Ooh. Ooh, that was a close 2. Oh. If Mr. Perfect can manage to hit one more perfect plex.
Perfect. He's looking for it, Corey. This isn't just great. It's perfect.
Ropes!
And there it is.
No!
Not going anywhere tonight.
No!
Disbelief on the face of the champion.
2 count!
What's at stake? Neither competitor is going to lose easy here.
Listen, that should have ended things.
I don't know how.
You have to believe he's losing some faith in himself.
Then Balor had a steep. Oh my! The velocity of that kick launched Perfect to the air.
The same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment.
Perfect sell for that drop kick. Absolutely was. Kick to the small of the back. Axe hammer delivered by Finn Balor. Will that axe hammer be enough for Balor to get the win? Here for the 1, the 2, and no, it's not enough.
In the world did he kick out? He's zoning in. Has something big in store.
Finn Balor on the apron. Springboard, ripcord. And he failed to hit with the springboard. The lariat.
Both legs trapped. Don't do this. Leg drop. That was low.
And now Mr. Perfect
Vertical, but he has no
sizing up Balor.
in the line of
Waiting for him to get up to his feet. Could be looking potentially for, oh, in the corner. In a
corner.
Using the ropes to take out the vertical base. Overhead punch, Cotton countered. Slides through. Kick to the side of the head. Finn Balor. We saw that move had success earlier tonight. But Finn Balor, submission move. Yeah, the Regal stretch. He did learn a thing or two from William Regal. But Mr. Perfect with a perfect counter for it. Kick to the gut, pinfall. Seems like a desperation.
Got it. And the champ adds to their legacy.
Any shape, any form, Mr. Perfect gets a way to get it done. His offense is so perfect. It's so pristine. He can win with a headlock takeover. He can win with an arm drag. He can win with a drop toe hold. Everything is a weapon for Mr. Perfect. Whether you like it or not, he is 9-1 overall. And as champion, he is pristine. Finn Balor, man, I don't know how Finn Balor lost this match. I'm going to be honest. It really seemed like, especially after the kick, the flat call kick, followed up by the Regal stretch, Mr. Perfect using what seemed to be a resilient way to kick out of the Regal stretch instantly to avoid tapping out, and then found a way just to dump Finn Balor once again. It's with Mr. Perfect, it's not one thing. It's death by 1,000 cuts. That's what it is with Mr. Perfect. It's cut after cut after cut after cut. And eventually, he's gonna hit an artery. He's gonna hit a vein. And that's exactly what Mr. Perfect did, and that's exactly why he retained. Here is your winner, and still SmackDown Undisputed Champion, Mr. Perfect.
Retains the championship. What a title defense for him tonight. He came in with that unshakable champion mentality.
As we continue on with the Royal Rumble, and we march our way towards our main event of the Royal Rumble. That's right. Up next is the Women's Royal Rumble match. 30 women will enter in. 1 will leave as your Women's Royal Rumble winner and will get a guaranteed title shot at WrestleMania. This is your main event. The following match is the Women's Royal Rumble match. The superstars will enter at regular intervals of 60 seconds. The only way to be eliminated is to be thrown over the top rope and have both feet hit the ground on the outside unless there's a 2K glitch. The last person standing will be able to name the champion that they wish to face in the main event at WrestleMania. We are starting off with Scarlett running the gauntlet.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Flipping the script from my old ways.
Introducing the individual who drew number 1 in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Represented in our channel by C. Candy Rock and representing the corporation, she is Scarlett. We saw number 30 win the Men's Rumble. Is that going to be the same for the women? We also saw number 1 be the first eliminated from the Men's Rumble. Is that going to be the same for the women? I'm calling it now. Number 2 is going to be like Ella Jacobs. or like Sonja Deville. or like Mercedes, but it's gonna be crazy overall difference. Watch. Represented in our channel by me, the Manifestation. Oh my God! I did say a high overall. I did. Oh man! Oh man! Oh my God! Hey, don't doubt Scarlett. Don't doubt Scarlett. We started out, by the way, the Men's Rumble. We had Chad Gable versus Otis. The Women's Rumble, we start out with Scarlett and this abomination. We kick off your Women's Royal Rumble. Scarlett drew the number 1 spot, and the Manifestation has drawn the number 2 spot. And, well, it starts out with the taunt. That's probably a bad idea to start that way. The Manifestation starts out with the top by turning her back to Scarlett, showing that she's not afraid of her. And Scarlett's ravenous, man. Don't allow her to get an opening. Big kick, and once again, Scarlett. A lot of our audience thinking that Scarlett is just gonna get just absolutely devoured by the Manifestation. Started off with a lot of momentum, but then that DDT turned that one around right away. As once again, the entrance for this match will enter every 60 seconds. Every minute on the minute, we will have a new person making their way to the ring. In fact, I got a feeling it's time for our first one. Headbutt to the back. As number 3 in the Rumble is Keiko, former SmackDown Women's Champion Keiko. Oh, God. No. Triad Manifestation almost just completely obliterating. This is a smart idea, but not that. Meeting of the minds. Manifestation going after Keiko and Scarlett.
And Scarlett is countered.
And up for a powerbomb, but Scarlett fighting out of it. Keiko backing up. Nice loose Luthez press there from Scarlett to the Manifestation. Meanwhile, the Manifestation down on the mat opens Keiko to try to take advantage of the situation. This is your Women's Royal Rumble. Winner of this will get a title match, a title opportunity in one of the main events, either night 1 or night 2 of WrestleMania. Number 4 about to make her way into the ring. Manifestation with a series of strong punches. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Manifestation trying to choke the life out of Scarlett, And here comes Mommy at number 4. Rhea Ripley entering into the Rumble.
Yo, what a great
A former Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. A former so many champions as Rhea Ripley. We're not getting many men slapping meat in this match. This is the Women's Royal Rumble. Keiko just does not have the leverage. The manifestation is too large. He's too large of a person. Scarlett. Oh, it's the curse. The same curse from the men's. Same exact spot too, with 4 people in the ring. The first person in was the first person out.
Everything to stay in this one. But is it enough?
Keiko trying to leverage the manifestation up, but manifestation is just too big. She's able to get the arms down and the legs down. You need some serious leverage. Number 5 is the final girl, Danny Elliott. A former Women's Intercontinental Champion, former SmackDown Women's Champion. Danny Elliott knows how to get the job done. That's not damn, that's dare. That's what that is. That's who she is, and that's what it is. And number 5 gets dumped down. The only person so far with an elimination, Rhea Ripley getting the first elimination. Scarlett on her way. No, she's all the way to the back now. Big lariat there from Keiko, delivered to Rhea Ripley. Meanwhile, manifestation stomps through. Grapevines. Manifestation. Stomp to the back of the head from Danny Elliott. Manifestation trying to clean house here in the Royal Rumble. Takes out Keiko. Takes out Danny. Goes after Rhea. Here comes number 6 in the Women's Royal Rumble. And it is none other than Tatum Paxley, former Women's United States Champion here in the Ultraverse. Oh my. Oh, I was gonna say some really foul things about an in and out entrance like that. Keiko is the next one eliminated from the Women's Royal Rumble. Manifestation trying to size up a target. I think she's got her eyes set on the final girl. Go figure. The final girl being targeted by the horror movie Abomination. Oh, Manifestation is not eliminated. We had to check to make sure that her feet didn't hit the ground there. She's pretty tall. I feel like her feet may have hit the ground. Didn't have a camera on that side of the ring, so we weren't able to see. Jordan Grace entering in at number 7. 2 eliminations in.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way. A sound suplex. Oh.
Big throw there from Rhea Ripley, launching Danny Elliott. Jordan Grace going right after the biggest, meanest, scariest creature in the ring. Danny not able to get the elimination. No, what is happening with the Manifestation? Just, oh my God, in the front of the screen, she's eating her. Manifestation is just eating Jordan Grace. You can't just eat someone at the Royal Rumble. What are the censors gonna have to say about that? Meanwhile, big stop there for the Manifestation. And the Manifestation has just made short work out of Jordan Grace. Here comes Angie in at number 8. Riptide from Rhea. Angie is, of course, wanting to fight everyone and anyone that is possible. Angie will fight everybody. She will fight the referee. Angie will fight the ring announcer. Doesn't matter. Give her 30 people in a match. Angie's in heaven right now. Ripcord suplex. Nice drop kick there. Springboard, crossbody able to connect. Meanwhile, Angie going right after the manifestation. Now I know what some people will wonder. How is Angie able to wrestle a match with a hat? I actually asked Angie about this leading up to the Royal Rumble, and she had this to say. Mind your f***ing business. That's what she had to say. Thank you, Angie, for that soundbite. As number 9, Lola Vice makes her way into the Royal Rumble match. Lola Vice has been on a massive hot streak. Lola Vice has been a bulldozer in her most recent months. Ever since really being claimed by Girls Canoe 2. Like Lola Vice has just been she's been on a tear. Coming just short of gaining singles championship gold not more than a few weeks ago. Cemetery drive there from Tatum Paxley to Lola Vice. And now Tatum going after Manifestation. Manifestation with Tatum on her shoulders takes her on a short walk.
Number 10 will be joining us momentarily.
And with this, we will be a third of the way into the Women's Royal Rumble. Number 10 is Natalya. Right to censors Natalya entering in at number 10. Rhea Ripley's on the ropes. Angie's on the ropes. Angie is still fighting. Man, that was a lot of a fight. She was on it for a while. Big back suplex, a big back body drop there for the Manifestation 2 name. Oh, and a leg drop from Angie to Lola Vice. Oh my God, what a suplex for the Manifestation to Danny Elliott. And that's every time the Manifestation just launches somebody with that backhand. Crazy. Manifestation with Angie in the corner. Lola Vice sitting on the opposite corner of Manifestation and Angie. If Manifestation get Angie up into the corner, up onto the top rope, she just obviously can't. Angie's a tough woman. She's not going to go down without a fight. As number 11 makes the way in, it is Naomi. Looking to feel the glow here in the Women's Royal Rumble. And a nice drop kick to enter the match from Naomi. Instead, turn inside out. And for the first time in the Women's Royal Rumble, we do have a full ring. Angie and Naomi, two former best friends. And Naomi has eliminated the Manifestation. How is that for a start of the Royal Rumble? Angie and Naomi, two former best friends. Naomi feels as though Angie turned on her after they lost the tag team titles. You have to wonder if Angie and Naomi, if that aggression will give the two of them tunnel vision to make them focus in on each other. As of right now, we haven't seen them lock horns yet, but you know it's bound to happen. Rhea Ripley has got Angie up on the top rope. Tatum Paxley with elimination. Tatum eliminates Lola Vice. Lola Vice is the next one eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Avalanche Riptide from Rhea Ripley. Naomi looked like she was going to help Angie. Interesting. That certainly looked like Naomi was going to help. Tatum not able to get another elimination as Angie hangs on and fights back in. Meanwhile, a suplex from Naomi reversed by Rhea Ripley. And Angie with a chop block to Natalya.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that.
Of course, Angie and Natalya, there's no friendships there. Right to censor doesn't make a lot of friends with anybody. Tatum Paxley's in a dangerous spot. Danny Elliott's about to put her into a final spot. Neckbreaker. Paxley is out. Danny Elliott with the elimination. And entering in at number 12 is Charlotte Flair. Rhea Ripley eliminating Angie. Before we got to see Angie and Naomi lock horns, Rhea Ripley eliminating Angie. Ah, that was my pick too. Angie was my pick. Oh, man.
Teetering on the top rope. This could be it.
Naomi in a bad spot on the top rope. Natalya has got Naomi up, and if she can turn Naomi on her stomach, Naomi will be defenseless. And Naomi knows that and fights out. Riptide there, delivered by Rhea Ripley to Charlotte Flair. Of course, the history between Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, it explains itself. These two with Rhea, and it's gone! Back to back! Rhea eliminates Charlotte, Danny eliminates Rhea. And here comes the role model, Bayley, at number 13.
24 Rumble winner, Bayley. Absolutely planted. Flashback.
Nice flashback there delivered by Danny Elliott to Bayley. Now Bayley, look, Bayley and Naomi, these two, a lot of history between each other there as well. Contended for a while in the whoa! Natalya eliminating Danny Elliott. And Danny Elliott is eliminated. That was my pick. Dang it. Danny was my pick. I don't know. Man. How does that work? How did my pick get eliminated? I don't understand.
Wait, are we about to see an elimination?
Bayley's got Naomi up in a bad spot. A terrible spot. Awful spot. Horrible spot. If Naomi can't find a way to fight off the apron, she'll be done here. And she does. Meanwhile, oh boy. You want to talk about somebody who's got some history with Naomi in the ring. Jade Cargill enters in next at the Royal Rumble. We haven't seen many, we haven't seen the ability or the potential yet for many tag teams to enter into the women's. We saw that with the men's Royal Rumble. That happened late. With Natalya, obviously, that includes the potential of having Rebecca Ion. Bayley is not involved with any stables right now. I don't believe Naomi is involved. The Jade! Natalya! It's just Santina. It's Jade Cargill. And right now, it is all NXT inside the ring. Bayley, Naomi, Natalya, all members of the NXT brand. And Gigi as well.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
It is all NXT in the Rumble right now. Northern Light suplex from Natalya. Follows it up with a neck breaker. Meanwhile, Naomi has got Bayley against the ropes. Gigi is on the outside. Natalya. Natty. Low-key legend is a monster in the Royal Rumble. And I'm pretty sure Gigi Dolan is the new Santina of the match.
Okay, I respect those moves. Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow.
Right to centers Natalya. It just got like 3 eliminations in 2 minutes. Kairi Sane, the Heritage Champion, enters in at number 16. Bayley has been eliminated by Naomi. Former Heritage Champion. Sorry, that is my mistake. At our last Blayde stream review, Frostfire, Kairi Sane actually surrendering that title in a Heritage Championship match to Sonja Deville. Full Nelson sit out slam. Oh, hip toss, knee to the face. Natalya has been a wrecking ball in this Rumble, single-handedly clearing out the ring.
Oh, what a response.
And Kyrie saying number 16 in. We await to see who's going to be 17. It's got to be. With everything that has gone down, 17 in the Rumble has got to be an absolute banger, an absolute game changer. I'm calling it now. This is going to shift the whole series, the whole momentum of the Rumble, and it all starts at 1. JC Jane enters in at number 17. You know, people say a lot about JC Jane. And JC Jane with a nice running neck breaker delivered by JC Jane. All right, Irish whip to Natalya in the corner. JC Jane trying to... JC Jane is making waves. JC Jane has got Natalya up. Natalya isn't able to fight off. If JC could just rotate Natalya's hips and get her onto her stomach, it will be over for Natalya. And it's not. It's not going to be that easy to purge a member of Right to Censor. Or maybe it will be. JC Jane. No, just gets out-muscled by Natalya. Series of strong strikes and a big German. Hurts both Natalya and Jane as number 18 in the ring is going to be... well, that was one prediction early with my game changers. Entering into her first Royal Rumble, Ella Jacobs. Oh, the reason why she was the first Royal Rumble, it's because during her last 2 seasons, she's been champion consecutively while the Royal Rumble has been going on. This is the first time for Ella Jacobs, the Blackbird, to fly into the Royal Rumble match.
To escape the attack. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Springboard reverse. Wheelbarrow takedown. Natalya hanging on for dear life is able to stay in it. Heavy hands being thrown by Natalya.
Trying their opponent's arm out, and what a hell of a combination we just saw.
All right, Irish whip. Number 19. Who is it going to be? It is Roxanne Perez at number 19. Roxanne gets caught right in the clutches of Kyrie Sane. Meanwhile, Natty Legend, the low-key legend, Natty Neidhart. Beautiful 1-2 combo, and JC Jane takes a rest underneath. What are you doing, Rox? I mean, I guess you can take a bow. I guess you can take a bow in the middle of the Rumble. That's fine. Natty and Roxanne. DDT from Roxanne. Got some airtime on that before hitting the canvas as well.
Where's the honor in that?
Seriously stomps to the back to rear view. Naomi just took JC Jane on a trip to the grocery store. And JC Jane with the Slayo mission locked into the middle of the Rumble. That's on brand. Stealing the finisher. Nat Bollamar enters in at number 20. A rookie this season, Nat Bollamar, an obvious, clear, and present danger. Just a powerhouse of all powerhouses, goes right after Ella Jacobs in a match that's a matchup that a fair amount of people would like to see. Meanwhile, Natalya looking for elimination number 4. Nat able to just drive down the Blackbird. Roxanne Perez fighting her way back in. Yeah, Nat Bollamar, the rookie sensation, has taken over in her short run in the Ultraverse, has been taking names and looking to add more victims to the list here at the Royal Rumble. JC Jane has got Naomi up and out. JC Jane has eliminated Naomi from the Royal Rumble match. And number 21 as we're in the back third of the Rumble. Lots of big names, and it starts with the purveyor of Armstrong style. Charlotte Armstrong makes her way into the Royal Rumble match. That was an insane elbow drop from Kairi Sane. Holy. Charlotte Armstrong dumping JC Jane down. Meanwhile, looks like Roxanne Perez with a Luthez on top of the trap punches to Ella Jacobs. Natalya going after everybody with a pulse. Everybody, anybody with a pulse. Still missing from this Rumble is the winner of last year's Royal Rumble, Mickie James. Have to wonder what number Mickie James has pulled. As she was the winner of last year's Rumble, could she go back to back this year? Lots of danger inside the ring, though. I mean, Natalya has been a force. Just look at what she's doing. Fisherman's suplex into a fisherman's neckbreaker. Roxanne didn't see it coming. Charlotte Armstrong eliminates Kairi Sane. Don't know what Charlotte Armstrong was going for there, but sure. Oh, Natalya is up and over. And Nat Bullimar got distracted. Natalya got saved. Here comes Io Sky. Just as Kairi Sane gets eliminated, Io Sky makes her way to the ring, looking to try to exact revenge. Oh, because of Ella Jacobs, Roxanne saved in the Rumble. Roxanne, oh, big kick there from JC Jane. Big stomp there from Ella Jacobs. Ella Jacobs and Charlotte Armstrong, toe to toe. Just two punch you in the mouth specialists. Natalya just missed. Looked like she had attempted to eliminate Roxanne Perez, but just missed. And instead, Natalya does not eliminate Nat Bullimar. Natalya is trying to clear the whole ring again. Charlotte Armstrong has got Roxanne up. Charlotte Armstrong has got Roxanne out. Big elbow there delivered by Ella Jacobs. Roxanne, oh my God! JC Jane is out and a destroyer in the ring. We're getting down to it. Ella Jacobs is wrenching the arm back. Meanwhile, Natalya trying to go for elimination number 4 on Nat Bullimar. Nat Bullimar getting out of the clutches. Ella Jacobs dodging away from Nat Bullimar. Nat Bullimar finally got it on the shoulders, but Ella Jacobs fighting away from it. Number 23. Io has got Natty on the outside. Number 23, Jakara Jackson from Metaphor. Natalya has been eliminated by Io Sky. Nat Bullimar, time machine to Ella Jacobs. Stolen finisher in the middle of the Rumble. Oh man, Nat Bullimar making a name for herself in the Rumble.
Look at this. Are we about to see an elimination?
Nat Bullimar has got Ella Jacobs out. Took her out with her own move. Nat Bullimar, Ella Jacobs. Oh man. Oh man, you gotta think that Ella Jacobs will not be happy about how that turned out. Being knocked out by her own move, and then being knocked out, and then being thrown out by the person who did it. And it's a shame because Ella Jacobs was my pick to win the Royal Rumble.
Number 24 has a good chance of winning.
Nice drop kick there from Nat Bullimar. That is Angela Thunder in at number 24. Io has been eliminated, by the way. I believe this is the second elimination for Nat Bullimar. Second or third elimination. I believe Natalya had 3. And once again, has not made her entrance yet. Oh my God, Jakara eliminated. Getting the elimination, rather. It is Charlotte Armstrong eliminated by Jakara Jackson. Mickie James has not made her way into the Rumble yet. Mickie James has not made her way into the Royal Rumble yet. We haven't seen a lot of potential names.
Jackson gets countered.
We have not seen Mickie James. We have not seen Becky Lynch. We have not seen Solang. We've not seen Mandy Rose. We have not seen. Well, we've not seen Christy Shade. Christy Shade entering into number 25. Shade's scary. Shade is scary. She is not a person that you want to be on the wrong side of. One half of the women's tag team champions, I do believe Christy Shade is, along with Lilith Rose. Christy Shade immediately eliminates Jakara Jackson. And Christy Shade and Angela Thunder have had their battles up and down the road before. Shade just locks right in. She's like a great white shark, and the entire ring is her ocean. Number 26, last year's Royal Rumble winner, Mickie James. Can Mickie James go back to back? Can she do what only a few people historically have done? Mickie James starts by eliminating Nat Bolomar. Christy Shade with another quick elimination, getting rid of Angela Thunder. Mickie James in the Rumble is a different animal. Last year, she won the Royal Rumble and challenged her best friend, Becky Lynch. That's backbreaker there, delivered by Christy Shade. Springboard. Misses with a moonsault. Irish whip reversed. Mickey's over the ropes. Mickie is back in. Number 27 is Solang. Christy Shade now up. Christy Shade now dumped down. And so it's a size difference. It's always the size difference with Solang. And not only is she tall, she's got those giant people stomper boots on as well. Solang going right after Mickie James. And now Christy Shade. This seems like a 2-on-1 situation because you can guarantee that nobody wants a back-to-back Royal Rumble winner. James fighting out of the clutches. Here comes Solang, once again focused on Mickie James. But once again, the sheer size difference, half and half suplex. No, never mind, not a half and half suplex. Running neck breaker there delivered by Solang, and here comes number 28. Is Thea Hale entering in at number 28.
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out, and she does.
Irish whip from Thea Hale. That's, oh no, never mind. Sidekick.
These two showing how well they know each other. Picture perfect.
Honestly, I don't know who the last two are. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't remember who. I don't know who. I'm going through the list of the Royal Rumble entrants. I don't know who the last two are. Christy Shade with her third elimination.
Mounting him and there's punching it away.
Mickey James will not repeat because Christy Shade made sure of it.
And a shot to the back. Will be number 29. Whoever it is has a huge advantage. Got a rope moonsault. That was unique.
Who is number 29? It is Liv Morgan.
Oh, my goodness.
Liv Morgan in at number 29.
Opponent was in so discus punch.
Liv Morgan, a hammer on
SOS. Oh. Take it out.
Salang driving Liv down. Big running knee there delivered by Christy Shade. Springboard moonsault doesn't connect. Salang able to roll out of the way. Going over to the Thea Hale. Irish whip. Got her up and over. Salang is gone.
From the top.
Thea caught by the count.
Salang is gone.
First one missed, second one didn't. Effective.
We are down to 3 with one more left to enter in at magic number 40. Or number 30 rather. 40 would be sick though.
Desperation there.
And number 30 is Rebecca Ion from Right to Censor. She, oh my God, Right to Censor has pulled the 30 slot for the Royal Rumble. The Hausfrau of Right to Censor is your last entrant. We are in our final 4. One of these 4 will advance to WrestleMania. Thea Hale, Liv Morgan, Christy Shade is not eliminated, or Rebecca Ion. Keep in mind, in the men's rumble, the 30th slot won the whole thing. We are down to 3. Thea Hale has been eliminated. Will the 30 slot go back to back in the rumbles?
Getting set up in the corner now.
Liv Morgan, hard Irish whip. She's got Rebecca Ion. Oh, Rebecca Ion driving the knee to the face of Liv Morgan. And that stunned Liv. Christy Shade for elimination number 5. 4.5. Liv, fight. Liv on the apron. Liv fights back. Swats away, thwarts away 2 people. Now Rebecca Ion turning her attention to Christy Shade. Liv Morgan with her attention on Rebecca Ion. Christy Shade doing the best that she can to stay out of everyone's business. Running knee to the face of Rebecca Ion. Springboard moonsault. And then a kick to the side of the head. Rebecca might be the smartest person in the ring right now because she's rolled underneath the ropes. Allowing Christy Shade and Liv Morgan, knowing how aggressive the both of them are, to target each other and not so much Rebecca Ion, who is the clear and present threat. Bombing complete shot. Jumping complete shot. Jumping complete shot. Rebecca Ion and Liv Morgan both eliminate Christy Shade. And we are down to Liv Morgan and we are down to Rebecca Ion.
And she's set right into that corner.
We are down to Liv Morgan. We are down to Rebecca Ion. Rebecca had the 30th slot. Chaos Theory suplex. Will Right to Censor get the main event of WrestleMania.
Vicious use of the knee.
Stomps delivered as Rebecca Ion is in control right now. And it is not looking good. Head of steam. Big kick. Rebecca Ion with the slow. Oh no, Liv fights. Liv fights. Liv digs. She gets it in there. She gets it in there. She gets those elbows in. Elbow to the kidney. Reverse. Drop toe hold. Go on a walk. Liv Morgan trying springboard. Walks the tightrope. Rebecca Ion trying to catch her drop kick. Delivered by Liv Morgan. These are your last two in the Royal Rumble. Liv Morgan or Rebecca Ion. Rebecca had the 30 slot. Hard Irish whip into the corner. Don't know if this is wise. Rebecca fighting her way out of the corner. Bear hug. trying to squeeze the life out of Morgan. And Morgan able to fight out of the bear hug. Trying to go for a jumping complete shot. Rebecca's too big. Head of steam. Oh my God, what a power bomb. Oh man. Oh man. And Liv is being ragdolled by the massive Rebecca Ion. Jawbreaker there from Morgan though. Hard Irish whip into the ropes, reversed by Ion. Lift up and over. Right to center is one. Here is your winner of the Royal Rumble, Rebecca Ion. This is your sight to close out the Royal Rumble. Thank you all for joining us. Rebecca Ion is your Royal Rumble winner. And that wraps us up with the Royal Rumble. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for hanging out. And we'll see ya in the next one.